I was just turning on the lights for my child because it's getting dark outside, but...
So how was everyone's day?
Nobody
good.
responds.
I won't even respond to my wife.
I'm gonna go kill myself. Goodbye.
No, you ain't.
It's fine.
Okay. Welcome, everybody. I want to make sure we haven't lost Adam in the shuffle yet.
No, I'm still here.
All right, great. Excellent. All right. So, oh man, it feels weird to start without, like, a recording beginning.
Now recording.
Ah, thank you, Adam. All right. In the dark and gray city of Elysium, there is no weather except wet. It is always raining. Every place you go is accompanied by the sound of trickling raindrops on the rooftops and on the streets. It is cold and wet and miserable. People who live here often do not know how they've come to be here, be it born or found. This place is mysterious and a trap. The buildings around loom like clutched fingers over a treasure. The streets do nothing but attempt to keep you lost. The animals here are sickly. The people here are pathetic. And this is an ideal place for the most ruthless and curious to find themselves both at home and under constant threat. Veska.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. How do you spend a typical day as an information broker?
Typically, I start up my mornings going around gathering information, breaking into wherever I can, looking for item ledgers, private matters, letters. And then during the afternoon to evening, before nightfall, of course, anyone who knows where to find me knows what corner I'll be on. Not where the corner will be, but they'll know the corner. And I might be willing to trade. They could buy it, but typically in exchange for more juicy information.
Numbers of individuals who share your interest certainly know how to communicate best with you, and the exchange of information comes a little bit more freely than from one of your own than from one who is seeking information. Trading is one thing, buying is another.
Oh yeah, I'll trade you 2 cheating husbands for a...
And one such, though he would not call himself a broker by any stretch, one such buyer in particular is an individual named Snerian. He owns a bookstore, although calling it a bookstore is perhaps beyond generous. He does not like to sell. He likes to collect. He's an older tiefling of a grumpy disposition. And his store is always filled with stacks and stacks of books. He has abandoned the use of shelves long, long ago. And attending him are 2 small creatures of some prolific intelligence and skill, though you do not see them particularly often. his associates.
Mm-hmm.
Though he himself, as he is sifting through his books, he looks through some of the stacks of tomes to see you and says, "Have you found anything interesting today?"
Today, not so much, no. All I could seem to find were streets of houses I've already hit, and nothing interesting has developed in those, so I'll look again tomorrow.
That's unfortunate. And when was the last time that you think you have been to the library? And when he says the library, as brave as you are as a thief, for that is what you would best be called.
Broker.
The library is a place to be feared. You've heard of it, though you know that few who enter are allowed to leave. It is said that it is mastered by, is it the chief or is it the head librarian? No one can ever remember, but someone is in charge of this place, and they are very picky about what they are allowed to exist and what is allowed to leave the library, even more so than Snerian himself.
Mm-hmm. I haven't been in many a rotation. Nothing lately that's been worthy of bringing.
He sort of scratches the side of his face as he thinks, and he says, "It's a daring gamble, but I wonder if there is something that you might be able to find me there. I've been looking for some star charts. It would really add something, but I can't think of anyone who would have such tomes except perhaps someone within the library, seeing as..." And he sort of looks upwards at the ceiling, though that does not mean much, although you know what he means is to look up at the sky, where there would be no stars to be seen.
Well, it sounds like that's something you really might find valuable to yourself. Just gonna sip her tea because she has had a cup of tea.
You can kind of hear him grinding his teeth, and he says, "Perhaps if you were to find me something of such value, we could have a proper deal."
Perhaps, but that sounds very valuable. What do you have that I would value?
His eyes flit around the shelves for a moment before he says, "Platinum."
Typically, you know I don't deal in gold, but platinum is very nice. How about platinum and a secret?
You can again hear him grinding his teeth as he then nods.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else I should know?
Nothing that I can say to you that would not be compromising in any way.
Okay. Just remember, if it's something that I need to know, I will know. And she's just gonna tap her forehead.
He glowers and shoos you out of the store.
The toothiest grin.
And what does Veska look like? And am I saying that right? Is that how you want to say it?
Yeah, Veska. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What does she look like?
Veska is a squat little goblin. I believe, I'm pacing right now, but I believe she's in the middle of 3 foot to 4 foot. Around, I want to say, 60 to 70 pounds. Typically wearing a drab patchwork cloak. With a hood up, you can't see anything but her ears, as it appears she's wearing just a blank mask. It has details for a nose, but when the hood is up, it's nothing but ears.
All right. As you head off into the rain, just following the road and hoping that it will eventually take you where you need to go, you hear the sound of quick and wet footfalls behind you, and jump and attempting to get out of the way before whatever comes. You just quickly feel a hand on you as you are pushed to the side, as an urchin, some young child, with a satchel with its bag just flapping against his leg, bolts past you. And as he does so, something flies out of the book bag as he continues down the street.
Well, he's go. Finders keepers. Just put that into the bag, and then she's gonna put the book into the little book bag that's kind of attached like a backpack to Noodles the cat. Look at that later when there are less eyes and ears.
All right.
Don't you think, Noodles? Yeah.
Okay. And then...
Of course, as I mentioned, a cat mind starts dry heaving. Thank you, Nymphatora, you useless slut.
All right. Felix.
Yeah, what's up?
Okay. Okay.
See,
Internet die?
Felix, are you a man of routine?
Absolutely.
All right. So some time ago, then, your routine has been broken. Is that correct?
So I've discovered.
All right. What would be your routine ordinarily?
Felix gets up pretty early, drinks some coffee in his boxers in the room-down apartment, debates whether or not to brush his teeth today, generally doesn't have time for it, sits around, reads the newspaper, tries to figure out what his plan is for the day, heads into the office. He leaves with plenty of time, knowing that it may or may not take a long time to get there, but he packs a thermos to bring with. He subsists mostly off of coffee. And by the time he gets to
Respect, Felix.
his office, he, looks at the docket and tries to get to work, always with, one eye looking over his shoulder.
And ordinarily, when you are working, there is someone who is working with you. Your partner, Ferric, is a little bit more well known for your career than you are per se. Ordinarily, he's the one who is contacted, as is still the case. However, this is kind of proven to be a problem, at least for the moment, because as the main contact, Ferric was the first to receive your most recent job order, and it is attempting to complete this order that has led to Ferric's disappearance. What you have remaining is is the order itself that you were given. And thinking back, possibly about places he could have gone. Now, ordinarily, it is not wise to be seeking out anyone who has gone missing, but that happens to actually fully be your job. So you can either make for possibly following his footsteps, or you can make me an investigation check. That might determine if you have any instinct about where he might have gone.
First roll.
Decent roll of the night. Decent first roll.
5.
That was a 5 on the die. So.
Oh shit! You have a plus 11. Oh no, we're screwed.
After some consideration, turning this page over in your hands, it occurs to you that there might be another location. While it would make sense for Ferric to have gone immediately after this order, you recall that he had been complaining that for the past few nights he had not been able to sleep at all. Plagued by nightmares as he was. It just kept him up day after day. And you know, though it is hardly spoken of, there is a gentleman who trades in remedies after a fashion. A fellow named Cicero is capable of curing whatever ails you once.
Sounds like I'm gonna go look for Cicero.
That's easy enough. I mean, he owns a bar with his name on it. And you head out into the rain in no direction at all in order to find the place you'd like to go. Ace.
Well, hi there. What
Hello.
do you need?
So, I have like a semblance of an idea of how you spend your time, but on what can only be described as the late morning, after what could probably be best described as unsuccessful do-gooding. What is Ace up to?
Ace is now just getting up. First thing on his mind is that he should clean his guns. But he's also thinking about something that he saw a good while ago. And he racks his brain while he does that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, after he's done cleaning his gun, I think he'll go out, see if he can find some nice flowers.
Now,
Pretty
hunting for
bad out
flowers in Elysian, yeah,
Pretty bad.
not easy. Although the most beautiful flowers are easy to find because they stand out so starkly against the dreary background of the backdrop of this city. The unfortunate reality being often that those bright flowers might then also be the bait to some mysterious mystical trap that this city has laid out for any of its denizens.
Well, isn't that something? I'm pretty cool with that. I like finding out new things about what's going on around me.
All right. As you pack up and head outside, you see down the road a ways, something that is unusual. Inside an alley, between two buildings, there is a stretch of land that is suddenly and unexpectedly bright green.
Oh, I think I found the motherlode. I'm just going to start going over there.
As you begin walking towards it, there are trees that you can see behind these buildings, with heavy, leaning branches laden with blooming greenery. There is heavy, watery wetland that you see just beyond the cobbles of this street, which is odd, but apparently incredibly enticing.
Very odd, but you take your chances where you can get them.
Okay. As you are walking, as you're walking towards this thing, Felix, you see this. Felix, we never got a description of your character. Would you please?
Yeah, Felix is, if he stands up straight, he's about 5'11", but he tends to hunch over a lot. It's just a, kind of wiry guy. Dark bags around his eyes, dark eyes, black hair. He wears a suit and tie, but it's pretty disheveled. The tie's not cinched up all the way. The shirt's got a bunch of coffee stains. I'm 5'11", so I just make them my height.
Not even gonna try 6 feet.
But yeah, just a guy who looks like he doesn't get enough sleep and doesn't know how to wear a suit properly, or knows how to but doesn't care.
Mad respect, Felix.
He's also got like house shoes on.
Okay, wait a second.
Out in the rain. And Ace, what do you look like?
Ace is he's a black dragonborn on the taller side. I'm around 6'8". Where I would have skills is just straight around. They used to call me Snakehead, but I have no relations to snakes at all. Pretty skinny for my size, but I think I wear it well. I'm wearing black dress jeans, suspenders, white dress coat. He got a holster for his pistol on his side, and he got some nice red shoes on. And like he got green socks, and it goes up to his jeans and has rose imprints on it. He think he looked pretty snazzy. He got some slippers in his bag. He never really puts them on outside. It's always raining. I think that serves him well. He got pretty wide eyes if you ever look into him.
Anyway, this figure, Felix, kind of saunters by you on the street and is headed towards an odd alleyway. You too can look and see this stretch of greenery, and as a native Elysian, this is never something you've ever actually seen before.
I'll definitely snoop. I'm not interested in stopping this guy, but I want to see what happens.
Excellent. Judith.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
What does a day in the life for Judith look like?
Well, she's very much a creature of habits, tending to the Duchess's garden and what I guess few plants there are, and also
Very
tending to the very many headstones, or even digging new ones if she needs to.
Mm-hmm.
But very much creature of habit, helping out where she can, even with some of the chores for the Duchess that don't as much involve as much dirty work, if she is so inclined.
Mm-hmm. You have some familiarity with her household staff, which includes your good friend Patches, the Scarecrow, and a bard who works within her household. However, the day has become somewhat intolerable. The Duchess has done nothing but weep and wail over the loss of her daughter recently. She has gone missing, and nothing is capable of consoling her. Finally, absolutely fed up, the butler, the bard, whose name escapes me, but it matters very little, pulls you aside, and what do you look like?
Well, naturally, being a kobold, pretty short, just shy of 2 feet, mud brown scales with a few horns sticking off from her head. Nothing too crazy that sticks out there. She tends to keep them trimmed. And she has ruby red eyes, which stand out a little bit from her scales. And
Alright.
clothing-wise, she has kind of ratty overalls and sort of like a worker's one piece underneath that's seen better days.
Alright. Oh, his name is Festy. That's a awful name. Festy the butler pulls you aside and produces a platinum piece for you, and kind of kneels down in front of you, clutches your little claws in his hands, and with like a desperate look on his face, he says, "Please go to Cicero's and acquire a cure. I can't stand her wailing any longer."
Sure, I think I can do that. Where is this so-called Cicero?
He owns a place after his own name. You can't miss it.
Alrighty, I shall see what I can find for you. And hopefully, the Duchess will cease her crying. It's starting to get on my nerves as well.
You kind of tilt your head towards the parlor where the Duchess has posted herself up, and hear, "You would not have left me." And Festa covers his ears and groans sharply, and ushers you to leave.
Well, I guess that's my cue. And she's going to make her way towards the exit. With
You
naturally Albert tailing her.
Yeah. You grab Albert, and you set him up on your little tractor, and begin scooting into town. And on your way, at the end of one road, you too see this odd stretch of greenery. But this is different for you. This is special. You not only see a stretch of greenery, you see something familiar. You smell something familiar. You can sense the wetlands. You can see familiar trees in the greenery. The reeds that are growing in the water are ones you've planted a very, very long time ago. And it almost seems as if the mists that have taken you here have granted you a portal home after who knows how many moons.
Something doesn't seem quite right about this, but it's not something to see every day. Maybe I can finally leave. And she's gonna stop Albert and turn around the tractor to head down that way.
All right. Grimble. You there?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sorry, just checking.
No worries.
You live in what can only be described as one of the most magnificent feats of arcanic genius by the product of your parents. What does Grimble like to do in a world that can fulfill his every desire?
Well, I mean, Grimble spends lots of time in his parent study / library / storage warehouse, because that's where all the best stuff is. I mean, I spend a lot of time rooting around in there and looking at all the cool stuff that they've got on the various expeditions and trying to figure stuff out and working with, you know, I mean, I'm pretty smart myself because I've been trained by, you know, my parents who are like the greatest wizards ever. So I spend a lot of time like messing around with their stuff and trying to figure out how it works.
So you have spent for today probably a good few hours in here so far. You've accumulated a lot of fascinating things on your person just by nature of finding things that seem the most interesting.
Ooh, look at that. There's a little orb, and it's got some water in it. And if I shake it, that little clockwork fish in there, it just keeps swimming around. I'm definitely taking this with me. This is nice.
And you hear in your head your parents' warnings, of course, you know, be careful, you never know what could just go off on you, and you never know where it might take you or what it might do to you. But, you know, you never learn a pan's hot until you put your palm onto it, you understand?
I understand, Ma. Thanks for looking out for me, but I'll be all right. You taught me well.
And as you're futzing around in this mastery of magic, this artificer's dream of a studio with devices on every shelf, tomes packed wall to wall, one device in particular catches your eye. It looks like a small sphere, a map of the cosmos, where there are little golden threads that are tying each little plane together. And when you spin the orb, they all dance in accordance to their position in real time.
Oh, man, it's so hypnotic. I can't stop spinning it. It's amazing. Look at that.
And it spins, and it spins, and it spins, and your claw catches on one tiny golden filament. And as you trace the line of this thread, there is at the end of it some spot, which would be what you'd think where a plane would be, except all of the planes that you're looking at in this map are much larger than this. And as soon as you make contact with this space where a plane should be, you begin to feel yourself melting. And not melting in any liquid sense, but turning into a fine mist, pulled apart, and left as nothing.
Yo, no, not again.
And in this space where you are neither matter nor non-existing, you are pulled through on this little vein of gold and find yourself pushed back together into your whole form in the middle of a dreary street, promptly soaked by the rain. What does poor wet Grimble look like?
Son of a... Grimble leaps to his feet, and he is wearing a pair of sandals, what looks like a pair of board shorts, and a Hawaiian shirt that is too small for him to actually button. The board short looking things and the shirt looking thing are both like a baby blue with like pink flowers all over him.
Nice.
Yeah, he's got a matching wizard hat, and as he sort of leaps to his feet to ready himself, right, having had some experience at fucking with stuff he shouldn't have been fucking with, and ending up in places that he did not expect, he reaches into the robe and pulls out a very strange looking wand that there's a center sort of shaft to this wand, but there's also like multiple wands sort of coming off of it in odd angles and in weird directions. And he's pointing that down the road a couple times, or in a couple different directions, trying to get his bearing and make sure that nothing is immediately threatening him. And after, 30, 45 seconds of that, his 7'4" sort of lanky frame bends over, and he promptly vomits.
Question for those of us drawing art: what type of sandals we talking about? We talking Crocs? We talking?
We're talking like
Oakley's?
Birkenstocks.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
okay, Yeah.
Yeah.
Writing this down.
There you go, Katie. I got you. I saw
Yeah.
you scribbling.
And he's a bugbear. So yeah, I mean, he's 7'4", sort of tan hair pretty much everywhere. Very well kept right up until the point where he was introduced to this perpetually wet, rainy, damp environment, and instantly things are a mess.
Veska, as you are headed down the street, you see the mists clear, as they sometimes are wont to do, and this colorful bugbear is in the middle of the street.
The fuck is that?
And just beyond him, as you can see, there appears to also be, oddly enough, a kobold sitting atop of a tractor rolling down the way.
I think I would have heard about these new people being in town. Okay. Just
And
gonna hide around a corner if there is one and just poke out below her. Noodles is also poking out.
And as you are ducking behind an alley to kind of get out of the way, almost to frighten you even further, right beside you, suddenly, you have Noodles, your cat, who is nearby, but suddenly you hear purring that's not coming from Noodles.
Oh, Noodles, when did you get a bigger... Oh. Ooh.
Mink.
Noodles, when did you start walking on your hind legs? When did you get... Oh, wait.
Okay, first of all, physical description for people who have not encountered Mink before. So, Mink is really fucking short. Tabaxi, but really fucking short. Like, probably less than 3 feet tall. Like, very childlike stature. They're wearing, like, this kind of red, like, cloak thing with a very stiff tiny hand sewn on patch that's like a little medical cross. And they're very interested in, well, okay, first of all, covered in scars. Like a chunk out of their ear missing. From what of them you can see, which their hands are in the cloak. Like, it's basically just face.
Aww.
They have one eye, and a big old scar over one eye. Looks like something clawed or bit them, something happened there. And they're, like, so, like, confused / interested in Noodles. And is, like, kind of crouched down, like, looking at them.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember summoning. How?
Mink stands up and looks up at you.
Oh, this is fucking weird. So Vesica's just gonna, like, take 2 fingers to her forehead and just detect thoughts right there. Just.
So how detect thoughts works? It gives you like a small area of perceivable thoughts, and you hear numbness.
Did this stupid thing break? We had a deal.
Look at you blankly.
I don't think they would give me something broken. She's gonna poke her head back at the bugbear. Try it again, testing the connection. Just
the thoughts that you
Troubleshooting.
right the surface thoughts that you detect from Grimble are, look, Mom and Dad always said that a little digestive distress after teleportation is perfectly normal. It's nothing to be upset about, and it could happen to anybody.
okay. This guy's a loser, but why aren't you work?
And now that you have your attention back towards the bugbear, you definitely see that this tractor is like kind of headed right for him.
Mhm.
All right, we're gonna move to a map.
Not my business.
Map is so cool.
His
shit.
one's
Whoa.
not cool.
Oh, I was hella zoomed in. Oh my god.
Who the fuck am I?
Well,
Yeah, I am.
it's big. Where am I at? I'm down here.
Oh
shit.
my god.
Yeah, everyone's a little spread out for the time being. We have
Hello, Albert.
we have Felix and Ace, who are walking in this direction, towards this corner. We have. I'm sorry, Adam.
It's
Is
okay.
everything okay?
Oh yeah, no. I mean, it's well worth it. It's what I'm here for. But holy moly, like the visceral, like, oh shit, well, I did not expect it.
This place is gray. A lot of gray here.
There is Judy. There is, or sorry, I've been calling her Judy in my head. Is it Judith? Would you like
It
to be
is
Judith?
It is Judith. You can go Judy, Judith, whatever's easier.
Okay. Judith, there is suddenly in front of you a very colorful bugbear on the road.
Like, he just phased into existence, or?
Well, the mist rolled through the street, and when it rolled away, there was a bugbear.
And Miles.
Well, howdy over there.
Hey, you seem friendly. What's your name?
My name is Judith. What be yours?
My name's Grimble. I know this could sound weird, but where are we?
Good question. I don't know.
Okay, well that makes 2 of us. Maybe we should team up and find somebody who knows where we are.
I mean, sure. If you can find a spot, you're welcome to hop on the tractor.
Oh well, that's awfully nice, but
looking at the sides of the tractor and looking down at the sides of his legs. He says, I think walking's probably good for me.
And again, there is like a scarecrow driving it, so it's already kind of a crowded situation.
Yeah.
And Judith is completely blanking that Albert's literally right behind her driving the tractor.
And who is this individual at the helm here?
Oh, him, he's Albert. He won't do you any harm.
It's nice to meet you, Albert.
And Grimble will extend a hand.
He just kind of stares, sitting
All
there for a
right,
second
yeah,
before
yeah,
his hand slowly moves out to shake his.
Yeah, all right. I thought maybe you had a little personal space issue or something, but yeah, it's nice to meet you.
And I'll shake his hand gently.
He just kind of lets you shake his hand and retracts it when you let go.
Continue to say Dabber.
Look, somebody's got to teach that guy, the authoritative handshake. It's important when you meet people.
Nah, he's a sweetie once you get to know him.
Oh, I'm sure he is. So, which way are we headed?
I don't know. I was just gonna keep going straight till I found someone, so...
Straight it is. That sounds
Here you are.
That sounds like a plan.
Oh, fucking got a new one. Just look down at Mink. Are you new too? I haven't seen you.
Stares for a second and then shrugs and nods.
Oh,
Probably?
no. Well, I don't think I have to worry about you not shutting up, so let's just watch and follow them. Okay? Learn something.
Mink nods.
Judith and Grimble continue down the street, and once again, there is in this corner here is this stretch of wetland, this swamp that smells acrid and heady and so familiar, Judith. It's like it was cut out of your own thoughts.
Honestly, it smells just like home.
Well, that place over ahead, it smells like your home.
A little bit. What was near it, yeah.
So you
Which
think?
is weird considering where we are.
What do you,
no.
What do you mean where we are? I thought you didn't know where we are.
Well, I don't know this area because I saw the green and I figured I'm gonna head towards that.
Oh yeah, because it smells like your home. Maybe if you follow it, maybe you can get home.
Exactly. That was my train of thought.
All right, well let's go check it out then.
I mean, obviously we're still in Elysium.
Still
Or
in-
wherever the heck we are.
Still in where?
We're in...
Yes, you do know the name.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're in Elysium, basically giant grumpy world.
Yeah, so we're not in Waterdeep anymore.
Let's out a chuckle. Now I'm not totally sure where that might be, but we're sure as heck far from there.
All right. I mean, like I said, not the first time. I've been in some strange places. But like you said, this green, stinky place up ahead smells like your home. Maybe you get home, and then we can figure out where we are.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, so we'll head up that way.
All right.
We go.
Oh, they're actually gonna do it. Oh no.
Veska and Mink, do you follow?
Yeah.
Yeah, far behind. Would Veska be observant enough to catch the whole "it smells like home" bit?
Why don't you make me a perception check?
Let me get back to my desk to do.
And yes, we're gonna do it. Judith might be smart, but she's not super wise.
That's fine. I'm gonna say, though you probably don't catch the, like, it smells like home, you do, like, catch the kind of wistful look in this kobold's expression, and immediately would recognize that there's something unnatural about that. And I say unnatural in the more, people don't look like that here.
No. Oh, God. Oh, what is going on? What are the streets doing? Cat. And cat. Got cats.
Noodles and Mink follow. And as Grimble and Judith lead the way into this, this is not an intersection per se, but to this corner, Ace and Felix, you certainly see this, what now looks to be a full patrol of people headed towards this weird green corner.
Oh, it looks like there's some friends going there too. I think I want to go over there. And then he starts doing like the single lady dance, walking over there. All the single dragons.
Okay, so anyone who ever says the D&D pipeline isn't a thing, we need you to just introduce them.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
We're gonna start moving on down. Hey there. Hello?
Who goes here? I mean, oh, hey. Ooh,
Hey there.
you got roses on your pants. That's nice.
Yeah, I really like roses.
Yeah, I like flowers too.
Yeah, flowers are nice. You see that nice, cool green spot right there?
Yeah.
We should go over there. There might be some over there.
Well, yeah, I mean, we were headed there too, because Judith here says it smells like home, and so maybe it'll help her get home. And if she can get home, then maybe we'll know where we are, and then maybe I can get home.
Home? Oh, yeah, I forgot I don't actually come from here. I just really like it here.
Wait, you're from here?
You like it?
Not really. I had a lot of adult drinks, and then I woke up here one day, and I'm not gonna lie, I love it. It has a nice feng shui to it, you know?
All right. Well, you enjoy your nice adult drinks that make you enjoy a feng shui-ness about the place, but
What?
yeah, it's okay. Well, what'd you say your name was, friend?
My name is Xavier, but my friends call me Ace.
My name is Grimble, and I would like to be a friend, so I'm going to call you Ace. And Grimble extends a hand.
Ace does a nice quick jog, like someone's holding the door open for you for a little bit along the way,
That awkward half jog.
and give you like this. Well, hello there, Grimble, and gives him like the firmest handshake he possibly could give him.
Claps the outside of the hand with the other hand.
Yeah, Ace, I think you should teach Albert over there the thing about handshakes.
Albert.
Why don't you go talking smack about Albert?
Well, no, I'm sure Albert's a wonderful individual. I'm just saying that handshake could use a little firming up to make a better first impression.
I mean, he's made of straw. But Ace, you said it was?
Yes, sir.
Well, as Grimble here already said, my name is also Judith, and it appears we're all going to the same place. So nice to meet you as well. And she offers her hand.
He goes in and puts out both his hands for Albert and Judith. There you go.
Albert still kind of does like that slow handshake and then just kind of lets Ace shake his hand.
Grimble was right. He don't really shake hands that well.
I mean,
But I
he is
like-
made of straw.
Well, I guess for something made of straw, that's a pretty firm handshake.
Yeah, that is. My voice changed. Give me a second.
Don't worry,
Real.
one.
He's a real tough workhorse, though.
Do I see the cat, the goblin, and the two fucking cats? By the way,
Are the rogues currently taking the action of stealthing?
Yeah.
Mink, Mink is for sure not.
Okay, well, in that case, Vesca can make a stealth roll.
if you do that, I promise you, I won't be able to see.
Also, back in the back, before being noticed by anyone, hopefully, Felix is going to kind of like slow his breathing, like look up into the sky, and then reach around his shoulders as if he's grabbing a cloak, and he's going to pull shadows around him and turn invisible.
Look at it. Okay.
I absolutely love the fact that Vesca is stealthing, apparently very successfully. Right?
Yes.
But like right next to her, Mink is just walking along the road whistling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not a care in the world.
Right.
Standing there, like, standing emoji, just like,
Right.
looking
Fucking awesome.
I'm just imagining like the swagger walk from Spider-Man 3.
Oh,
no
man.
brain cells here. They're just like,
I mean, I'm sure the tractor's a more impressive sight, so no one's gonna notice Vesca.
But Ace, you certainly see the cat on 2 legs, and also the cat on 4 legs.
Okay.
Come here.
Someone's playing a trick here.
As soon as Vesca hears that, it's just going to be a pair of green hands grabbing the cat with 4 legs and taking her back to sight.
Mink will allow this to happen.
No, the one with 4 legs. You're on your own, kid.
Okay. I think y'all are being followed.
No.
Grimble,
What?
Well, that breaks stealth.
At hearing the yell, Judith's head snaps around to look.
yeah, Grimble spins around and points his crazy-looking wand down the alley that they just walked down.
Oh, he's ready to fight.
Hey, who goes there?
Mink fumbles around
Well,
in their
from the
bag,
looks of things, there's a cat.
Go.
walks up, pulls a very crumpled, fucked up piece of paper out of their bag. That is red crayon. Mink.
It very quickly begins to get wet.
Mink does not realize this and just keeps holding. And
It
just
is
slowly,
also
like,
in
ripping.
crayon. Yeah.
The cat calls himself Mink.
It is.
Do I notice the gun?
It's not hidden. It's just there.
Mink stares at the gun.
I will.
Oh?
What do you say, Grimble?
Wait, so your name is Mink?
Mink nods.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Mink. My name is Grimble.
And I'll extend.
Mink turns their eyes back away and does a little, like, teeny tiny cat, teeny tiny little paw that comes out of the cloak, arm kind of scarred up, and they hold out their little potty.
Grimble is very gentle, but it like clearly envelops the hand entirely in his massive mitts.
Right. Like, oh, well, I gotta say, like, I've accidentally sent myself to a wide variety of places, and so far, this has been the nicest welcome I've received anywhere.
Oh, that's good to hear. This is a good neighborhood. No, it's not. I lied.
Grimble looks around and is like, oh, yeah, okay. I'm glad you clarified that because I was getting a little concerned.
Max, how far off the ground is this lowest bit of roof right here?
Incredibly scalable by you.
Okay. Well, I just didn't know if I needed to because I can just run up a wall.
Exactly. It's incredibly scalable by you.
All right.
What
well,
now?
I'm just gonna hop up on a roof.
Okay.
God, it's a
What?
month.
Now, I'm also trying to stay out of any areas of bright light. I don't know if this magical.
There's no bright light in Elysium.
Okay. Well, I just didn't know if this weird grassy meadow had light or anything.
It is brighter than you've ever seen, although it does look like it has a dense enough canopy in its trees to prevent a lot of sunlight. Also, a weird thing is trees that touch each other.
Mm-hmm.
For what's about to happen, I forget. Did we establish if Felix and Vesca know each other at least by reputation?
Did you? I don't recall.
I think we discussed that they would be like in the kind of the same career path, like the same traveling circles, kind of.
I'd say you probably know each other possibly by face, but not by name.
Okay.
Well, hey there, Mink.
Does Mink's paper say anything other than Mink's name? Okay.
That one's just Mink, but it's kind of small. It's like flashcard size.
Awesome.
And like with the way that they were digging in their bag, they probably have some other flashcard little notes in
Awesome.
there.
Awesome.
Hey there, Mink. And I put my giant hand out there for you.
Mink holds out their paw and does like the little like weird uncomfortable cat smile.
I hate it.
You do that, and Ace gives you the toothiest grin he ever has. So it is pretty fucking gnarly inside his mouth.
Aw, well, aren't you the cutest little thing I've ever seen?
Mink turns around and like does the like little slow blink with their one eye. Oh my god!
Hey, Mink, I got a question for you.
Mink nods.
Do you know about the green hands and the voice? I heard the voice kind of say no, you didn't. Do you know that person, or are they just following y'all?
Don't you fucking snitch. Don't you fucking snitch. Don't you fucking snitch.
Turns around and then just looks back and shrugs.
Okay. I draw my gun.
Wait,
Big eye, big gun.
Ace, what's going on, Ace?
I saw somebody following y'all, and then it snatched up the other cat.
Wait, there's another cat back there?
Somewhere.
Well, are you sure? Are you sure it was another cat? Or did you actually see the same cat as Mink? Because sometimes when you see one cat, right, but then you see the same cat over again, it means that the gods changed something, and they had to reboot reality.
404.
As soon as you say that, you see the blankest there. No, I think it was another cat, and one of his eyes just floats to the left, like he was he's doing his own thing.
All right, well maybe we should go check that out.
Maybe we should.
All right.
Let's go.
Babe, you're muted. Give her a second.
All right. Well, go ahead. You first.
Hold on.
Y'all are talking like y'all haven't been followed before. It's not exactly that uncommonplace in a place like this.
You know, people really don't follow people that carry guns on them. It's actually a really good deterrent before they start walking.
Wait, you guys are making it sound like this place is pretty dangerous.
It is. It isn't. See,
But it is dangerous?
it's dangerous if you lack curiosity, friend.
Oh boy, hold on a second.
Start walking
Somewhat
away.
I cast Mage Armor on myself.
Adam, there are so many times that you punctuate something so well with a spell, and it just. I love you, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you. That's very sweet. I'm happy to be here. Hope I can help the ball club.
Can I make a perception check to see if I can find it?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna be able to find that regardless of what I roll. But I'm gonna still try.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You have which firearm is in your hand?
I have my pistol, aka Last Rites, in my hand.
All right. You have last rites in your hand, sweeping this corner that Vesca has tucked herself into. You certainly don't see her, but you do know that something did shout from here, and a cat got snatched into this corner. It is up to you what you'd like to do next. Try to scare the
Please,
thing out.
Cat Snatcher. Takes the widest stance he could, like he's damn near doing the split. Let go of the cat.
Grimble is sort of ducking down behind Ace.
Yeah, let go of the cat.
Vesca, it is up to you whether you risk getting shot right now or you come out.
Okay, listen, cat nature is a very insulting thing. Just cat's mine. Okay, first of all, fuck you. And she just comes
Hey.
out.
Yeah, well,
Hey, that was unnecessary.
yeah, I mean, we're just two animal lovers
Pointed
over
a
here.
gun at me and accused me of stealing my own cat.
What? You
All
just were following
same.
us. Oh, I'm sorry about that. But I like animals and I like flowers. But if I see somebody snatch a cat, I get very angry.
I hate how you pronounce it. I mean, yeah. Hate to tell you, Noodles isn't really a cat, but okay. Anyways,
I'll believe you.
but any idea what's with the large guy behind you that just appeared out of the mist?
Grimble?
Yeah, my name's Grimble. Grimble Grumble of the Waterdeep Grumbles.
That's my pal.
How long has Vesca been here? Did she recognize Waterdeep?
That would depend on how old she. I mean, that would depend on where she came from before. If she came from like a goblin colony outside of major civilization, probably not. But she also could be a city goblin. Those
No,
exist.
she's a city goblin.
Then it's hard to not hear that name without some
Okay.
understanding.
You just came from Waterdeep.
Oh yeah, but I mean, not like on a horse or nothing. I was
Clearly not.
I was fucking around in my parents' study / library. I was fucking around, and yeah, I found out, and here I am.
God, a mage. Okay, so welcome to here, I guess. Be careful with your magic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm always careful with my magic.
no, be extra careful with your magic here. Doesn't exactly work
Well,
normally. Oh boy.
well, maybe for you, but I've been trained by the Grumbles.
Fucking mages.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I just sorry for sneaking up and following. Force of habit. I saw you appear out of thin air, and there was a kobold, I think, being driven around by a scarecrow. I don't know. The look on her face, not right. So, force of instinct.
No, you mean Judith and Albert here? Yeah, they're cool.
Scarecrow has a name. Okay.
Now, what was that I heard about? Not right?
Are you new here?
Am I not allowed to have expressions?
I'm just scared.
Who gave you the right?
Okay,
If I'm
everybody.
not wrong.
We're
I'm
friends
just
here.
saying,
Come on.
if you're not new here, when was the last time anything happened that would cause someone to look longingly? So I figured
I saw a flower.
I figured you either bewitched or the streets are being fucky. Both of which were
Well, I'm
cause for
sure as heck not being bewitched.
Okay, so the streets are being fucky.
Sure. Let's go with that.
Do you have a name there?
Not until you give me yours.
Oh, my name is Ace. Well, my name is Xavier. My friends call me Ace. So, and if you want to be friends, we can always be friends.
Acquaintances.
All right, so you call him Xavier. That's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Xavier.
Right. So what's your name?
Melissa.
Okay, Melissa, it's nice to meet you.
Roll the
Nice
deception
name.
check.
Nat one, nat one, nat one.
Please.
He's rolled terribly.
Okay.
Continue. I'm going to be checking everyone else's passive insight.
I have a. There's
I
no
don't
way.
think
Okay.
mine's that good.
Oh, right. Forgot well, there's no wisdom builds in this part.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
You changed mine.
Passive insight of 20. Thank you.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ. All right.
Go off.
Always one.
Look at this cool guy.
Also, I may be far away, but I do have the observant feat, so I can read them lips.
Okay.
We're
Well,
not
a lot of them
into
do
a
have their
corner.
back to you, but you can at least read Veska.
No, you can't. She's wearing the mask. There's no face except the
Ah.
ears.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Ooh.
All right. If you what is your passive perception?
25.
Okay, then yes, you actually are not having an issue picking up most of what is happening right now.
The dumbest interaction ever.
Yes.
This is so silly. I love it.
All right, it's nice to meet you, Melissa. You want to come check out this stinky green patch over here?
Did you say green?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it looks pretty green. Hey,
Yeah, that was where we were all headed.
yeah.
No, I'll watch you check it out, but no, I'm not stepping foot in green.
You sure?
That is
You
not-
allergic? If you're allergic, let me know.
No, just a healthy survival instincts.
You saying we should be concerned about the green stuff?
Green isn't a thing that happens here
Well,
at all.
look, I hate to come across like a know-it-all, but
clearly it does happen here. And Grimble just points down at the green stuff.
There's a lot of green right there. And if I was to tell you what, one night I saw a very beautiful rose. It looks very nice. And I think there's more out there to be found. So I'm finna go to this green stuff. You can come with us if you want.
Grimble, you're new here.
Okay.
Where we are, the streets kind of lie to you. They like to play tricks. They like to move around. Like one morning, the path to A to B will be a different path that somehow you end up going to F. Don't know what the fuck it is. I don't want to know. Many things I want to know, not that.
All right, so you're saying things are pretty weird around here.
Yeah. They like to play tricks.
All right. Well,
And I suspect this might be a trick. Thus the sneaking.
Well, tricks are fun to solve, don't you think? You know?
I like the way you think, Ace.
Hey,
I
points at
love
him.
knowledge for knowledge's sake. However, there's some things you just don't know. Because here, when you try to know them, typically disappear.
That's interesting.
Wait, you said you came from Waterdeep, Grimble?
Yeah, that's where my parents are from, and I live with them. So yeah.
Maybe this will explain how weird this. Can you look up?
Sure. Grimble looks up.
What do you see?
I don't know. What do I see?
I don't know, God. What do you...
Just God's tales.
Rumbling rain clouds as far as the eye can see, and only the horizon is the horizon is only breached by brick walls that circle everywhere, and rain on your face.
I see a lot of storm clouds, and I see that I'm gonna have a bad hair day until I get out of this place. And it is a little weird. The walls seem to be around everywhere.
Yeah, that's kind of the point I was gonna make. That's it. That's all there is to see. There are no stars. No
Well,
heavens. Nope.
No, but I mean, like when the rain clouds go away, there's gonna be stars on the other side of the rain clouds.
Nope.
You all just hear a laugh from a rooftop nearby.
Oh, fuck off. Is that...
Grimble spins around and points his wand at the rooftop.
I point my gun at the rooftop.
Being turned around and points their fingers like a gun at the rooftop.
Nice.
Albert stands up in his seat, ready to charge.
I
Oh, shit,
swear
he
if
moved.
that is you... I'm working here. My marks. Come on.
Your marks.
Shut up. Focus on the voice.
What's going on over there, disembodied voice? Looks like you're up against a pretty formidable force over here. I'd make yourself known.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna use my step of the wind to. Well, I'm gonna get kind of a running start. That way, I can jump over to this rooftop.
Oh!
Do you want a shadow step? Because you can just teleport to the other rooftop if you want.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Sorry, there's a lot of things.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
So yeah, y'all are all looking over at that rooftop, and
And he appears over there.
well, I don't think I appear.
What breaks your invisibility? Make an attack, cast a
Attacking,
spell.
Casting a spell, or
Yep.
being in bright light.
Yeah, okay, yeah. You just vanish and reappear.
I think Ace is going to just start walking over to the building.
Vesca's just leaning back, cleaning her nails. Just oh boy.
I'm gonna get here. What does the wall look like? It's like a straight up wall, or is it just like broken down building?
This is still someone's home. There
Okay.
is a wall here and probably a window.
Okay, well, Ace is just going to keep walking and then start walking like Spider-Man up there.
Just vertically.
Yeah. Okay, now, buddy, come on out.
Mink follows the gun. And will try and climb up onto the roof. You have a climbing speed.
Yeah. Nothing here is in such good condition that you can't find purchase in the wall faces.
Well, there's nothing up here.
I wouldn't expect there to be.
That's odd.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it was just an echo from somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Echo, huh?
Hello.
Or maybe
Whoa! He just does it back to you.
See, an echo like that.
I ain't Grimble. No, that was just Ace yelling back at you.
Huh? I thought you were saying hello to me again.
What's the range in my detect thoughts? Give me a second. Doesn't say. Check the spell.
It's I believe it is 30 feet.
Suddenly, right behind you, Vesca, you hear a voice. So, are we just gonna talk, or are we gonna check out and see what's up with this alleyway?
I don't know. They're going towards the green thing.
Oh, Vesca, there is no way that doesn't scare the absolute shit out of you.
You again.
Still invisible.
Yeah, he's totally teleported behind you.
Melissa,
There
look
he
out!
is.
Melissa,
Wait.
look out! It's the echo.
Melissa, oh!
I know. One of these times I'm going to stab you.
You'd have to
Anyways.
see me to do that.
No.
Okay, that's fair.
Well, stabbing ain't very polite.
Motherfucker.
You see, suddenly a head pokes out, and he's like putting down a cloak, and then the cloak seems to disappear, and
seems
he just
disappointing.
appears.
Yeah, I thought it was you.
You're not the
Well.
echo.
Sorry, yeah, that was me. Throws people for a loop, gets them off their toes. Can we? I know polite conversation is polite and all, but can we see what the hell's up with this alleyway?
Yeah, which way did you come from? What did you see?
I haven't really seen much of anything.
The
Yep. Grass.
bear thing's new. Just kind of appeared out of the mist. That's what got my attention. So,
Yeah.
yeah. And also, if you look there, green. I don't really trust green.
Well, I mean, guess we'll just head on in.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Do I see him walk in there?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk down.
What's
I
it
have
look like in there,
just
Mr. Echo?
follow.
I have no idea how this guy survived as long as me. What the fuck? Okay.
The name's Felix, but Echo is kind of fun, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it just looks like. Honestly, I've never seen anything like it before.
Well, yeah. It's green. And alive. I'm not going near it.
Well, that's all the more reason to in a place like this. It's an anomaly.
You're kind of sheltered. How? Did you work for someone?
Myself, I'm a farmer.
Uh-huh. Okay. Fine, we can go check it out. I'll be at the
Let's
very
go.
back. I'll be at the back of the group, though. Nope. Not fucking.
All right. You have fun with that.
You just see fucking Ace holding Mink and
Hold the ride. Okay.
okay.
Cat. Other cat. Thank you. Not snitching.
Mink tilts their head, like, what?
You are a touched one, aren't you?
Touched by the heavens. So adorable.
Hey, have another adult beverage, buddy.
I need to stop drinking.
Oh, much else to do.
Felix reaches into his cloak and pulls out a thermos.
Vasquez is gonna do the same. It's just a flask of tea. There's not much else to do here other than drink. So
Start taking a look around, seeing
Yeah.
if I can see if there's a source to any of this.
Sure.
Anything?
Can I make a nature check as well to see if this, to see if I know where this grass and all this green comes from?
Yeah, we can get investigation checks. We can get nature checks. Holy shit.
Okay, I'm just gonna click it for myself.
how much is okay?
I would love to also take a look around and see if there's anything I recognize.
Okay.
If my chart loads. There we go.
All right. I'm going to say that
Alright.
those of you who are looking, you have to be passing the threshold.
That's all.
I don't notice shit.
Xavier, Ace, you see that a lot of this greenery, it probably isn't terribly familiar to you personally, but this does look very familiar from one of your books, from your book. This is obviously a deep swampland of some kind, and this appears to be like in the center of it. It would make sense if it were maybe if this were like the threshold of like a fen turned into a swamp. But no, it looks as if this is almost like a gateway without the gate, right into the middle of a swamp. Like you smell like the water. You can hear the insects. You see the water shifting with fish inside. Felix, you notice mostly the same oddity that this appears to be just in the middle of something, which is peculiar. However, I think also with your time here and your experience, while this doesn't happen, you are vaguely reminded that though the streets never create such tricks, such authentic tricks too, this is no illusion, other creatures can. I need, let's see, Felix, one of the branches of the trees around you snaps out at you with a 17 to hit, which misses. And Xavier, another one grabs at you with a natural 20 for a total of 18 bludgeoning damage. You are grappled and restrained. And from under the water, something begins to bubble forth and stretch out. A mound of graying flesh with a maw filled with sparse and sharp, short teeth. No eyes to speak of, just a yawning maw. We are going to roll initiative.
Yeah, this was a
Well,
good
that's
start.
terrifying.
Fuck yeah.
What did I say? What did I say?
Okay. Yeah, this is a great start.
Oh, what the hell is that?
I think it's a monster.
I mean, that I can see, but like, oh no.
All right. And if the cat wants to get into initiative, the cat needs to roll initiative.
Save yourself, Mink.
Oh, Mink's already. Sorry, I meant Noodles.
Noodles.
All right. Jesus. All right. Felix.
Noodles has a dex of 15 for the tie. I don't know how you do those.
I usually, if it's less important characters, I let the I just let the thing sort it out. Felix is up first. Although, if you guys know how, it'd be great if you could add your dex bonuses to your initiative, so we have that done. If not, I'll take care of it later.
I got you.
Huh.
You got a +10 to initiative.
So this thing is obviously an enemy. Felix is gonna kind of sigh and like screw the lid back on his thermos and stow it away. And then he's going to gonna just run on up to this guy. I'm gonna he pulls, as he stows the thermos, he reaches and pulls an axe off of his belt. And I'm gonna make 2 attacks with my axe.
15 will miss, but a 22 will hit.
For 11 slashing, and then I'm going to flurry of blows. Spend a key point to make 2 more unarmed attacks. 19 and
Hits.
20. Okay, and then I will. Where is it at? I'm gonna do a stunning strike. So I need a con save.
All right. I have a 20.
That succeeds.
All right.
And that is it for my turn.
All right.
Quick question, Matt. Did you roll that with disadvantage?
What?
Like when you went for the grapple, did you roll that with disadvantage? Because I forever have protection from evil and good on me.
That is for what creatures does that affect?
That literally only if that affects, I think. What is it? I gotta find it. There's aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Okay, I will roll that one again then. Let's see. It's a 25.
Fuck me.
However, though, it does negate the natural 20, so instead of 18 damage, you'll take 11.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
I just had to try it out. See.
Yeah. If there's a weird fucking monster on the map, and there's no harm in double checking with me on that one, because some things look more obviously fiendish or aberrant than others. Okay, let's see. On its as a legendary action, this creature is going to sink back into the swamp water. Mechanically, it is teleporting. Actually, no. It is going invisible. That is what it's going to do as its legendary action.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love that.
Okay. Mink.
Okay. I think I'm on top of my pal Ace right now, even though my token's like on the roof.
Yeah. You're adjacent to Ace. Yes.
Keep on my head.
We'll hop off of Ace's shoulders right here and then scooch. I'm guessing that'll take movement. and then scooch over here, and bonus action, fucking hide.
Okay. Make me a stealth check.
Was-
That is good. Okay.
And then, the thing is invisible now, right?
Yes, which means it can still be targeted. It's just a disadvantage.
We'll do that with my short bow. Mink
All right,
pulls out
and
their dinky
because-
little short bow.
And because you are hiding, you have advantage, so it's just a flat roll now.
I don't know why it auto did that.
Well, it's okay. A 20 will hit. You do not get sneak attack damage because you have something negating advantage, but 8 piercing.
That's all I got.
All right. Judith.
All right. So is it effectively invisible to everyone? Unless you search for it, or?
You can't, well, there's not really a check you can do to see something invisible. You can try to perceive it still if you take an action to make a perception check, but it is invisible to everybody, yes.
Okay. So first thing I'm going to do, because Judith's going to be shitting herself, is have the tractor back the fuck up.
Boop,
Because no.
boop, boop.
Looking backwards. Fuck up out of here.
And then I'm also going to. She's gonna raise her hand in the air, snap her fingers, and I'm gonna do a summon construct.
All right.
Just to kind of activate Al. But for the moment, because he can't really see it, he just kind of sits there. His eyes start to kind of glow like a dull orange, but he doesn't make any movement. He just sits there holding the controls, staring forward.
Oh my god. And what form do you take as far mechanically for your construct? The clay, metal, or stone?
Mechanically, I guess clay.
Okay. And realistically, because you can summon him within 90 feet, you could like narratively pick him up and chuck him wherever you want him to be to like activate.
I
But
didn't
if
mean
you
to
want
say
him
that.
right next to you, that's fine.
For the moment, yes.
Okay.
Hold on, Bill. Hold on, Bill.
So he's here.
He's just chilling.
All right. And as a legendary action, this invisible creature moves to where no one knows.
Great.
Thanks for the
Oh,
update.
jeez.
Is it within 10 feet of me?
Let me measure.
Oh, measuring sticks.
As it turns out, both Vesca and Mink can feel that this creature has appeared very close to them.
Oh,
No.
fuck.
Jeez.
Ah, fuck me.
I was worried about that.
Oh
Well, hell.
This is what you get for trusting Green.
Oh. Grimble, your turn.
Oh, shit.
That's his turn.
Save yourself, Grimble. Oh, shit, you did. Here we go.
Like, those of you that saw him materialize in this space, you just see him dematerialize.
Huh.
I'm just checking something real quick. You should be fine, but I'm just checking out. Yeah, you're fine so far. You're fine so far.
Yeah. Let's underscore and highlight so far.
All right. Grimble Grumble is gone. All right. Do you want to move at all?
Nope. He's terrified. He just saw this thing disappear, and he's like, "No, good for the goose, good for the gander."
All right. Vesca.
Okay, so I can like tell from which direction Fucko is coming from.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just confirm what it can do.
With blind sense, because he is within your blind sense, you will not be at disadvantage to strike.
Mm-hmm. And he's within 5 feet of another enemy?
Yes.
In which case, bippity boppity, fuck you.
All right, so you
Yeah.
lunge forward to strike.
Mm-hmm.
With a 20 to hit, that does hit. And for a total of 48 piercing damage. Well, not all piercing, but we get the idea.
Yeah.
We're all lucky that we don't have to do math against thunder resistance currently.
Currently. What?
All right, is that it for your turn?
Is Noodles able to smell the thing?
Noodles does not have their turn yet.
Oh, true. I'm used to having familiars on order. In which case, Vesca is just going to pick up Noodles and fancy footwork and get the fuck out.
Okay. All right. You hop around. You feel that this thing is very nearby. And then as a legendary action, it suddenly becomes visible again.
Oh, I'm on the other side.
And it snaps out at you, Vesca, with its bony mouth.
So, let me confirm the wording of this, because I'm pretty sure it's not that I don't trigger anything. I cannot be like, what does it say? This fancy footwork.
Oh, this is a legendary action.
Without reprisal?
A legendary action has nothing to do
Yeah.
with an opportunity attack.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry. I know your shit. I have a 17 to hit.
17 misses.
All right,
attack is
that's
like that.
fortunate. But those were incredibly awful dice that I rolled. I say awful for you, damage dice that I rolled. All right, and then it is Ace's turn.
Well, this is a pretty interesting spot. Can I try to break out?
You certainly can. It will take your action.
That is worth it.
All right, it's a dex or an acrobatics or athletics check.
Yes. Okay. Oh, this is pretty kinky, but I don't think I want to be wrapped up in all this. Let me go. 19.
All right, you wiggle and break yourself free and hit the ground, taking no damage, but you are freed. That is your action. Any bonus actions or movement?
A bonus action. I'm gonna run to Mink and cast Sanctuary.
my God.
I owe this. I owe this to me.
Okay, it is Noodle's turn. If you don't want to resummon your familiar immediately, I recommend Noodles disengaging and fleeing.
Yeah, that's what Noodles is gonna do. Just
What's like $20 bill?
5 feet here to the nearest roof. Or no, 10 feet to the nearest roof, and then just up.
All right, does this cat go up?
It does go up.
Okay, all right, just checking. Okay. Great. Then it is...
Let out a mighty fine hiss as well.
It'd be the beast's turn. First, we are going to try to attack Mink, but that requires a wisdom saving throw. It does not succeed on that wisdom saving throw, so it must target someone else. So it is going to target Ace
Oh no.
with a 21 to hit.
Fuck. Yeah, only have 16 AC, by the way.
Oh Jesus. Okay. As it lifts its sluggish body upwards to catch Mink, it suddenly turns to the side and almost swallows you, bites down around your upper torso, and does 30 points of piercing damage.
Does this still have to make an attack roll, or?
It did. It was a 21 to hit. 30 piercing damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we should bounce.
The next attack is going to target Veska with an 18 to hit.
Yep.
All right. One of its spiny tentacles latches onto you, does 7 points of bludgeoning damage. You are grappled and restrained. And then the last attack will target learning name still Judith with an 18 to hit.
I'm using uncanny dodge, so I had to find the wording of that. It takes half. It's an
Yes.
odd number. Do I go up or down with the rounding?
Always down.
Yay!
You guys go down, and when my creatures are resistant to things, it also rounds down for them.
Nice. Good to know that it can still reach me, though. Because
Yes.
that definitely hits.
Okay, that is 7 bludgeoning damage. You are also grappled and restrained. Make a con save for concentration. All right. All
Yeah,
good.
Albert ain't going anywhere.
Albert's fine. All right, Felix. Muted.
Felix is going to run up and attack. Axe.
That first attack hits.
And then flurry of blows. Punch.
Nice.
Okay.
And stunning strike.
Shit. Actually, how do you want to do this, Felix?
The axe chops off the tentacle that's holding Veska, and then as it's going down, he brings one fist that just like the fist impacts, and then this thing just ripples around and it blasts a little hole in the guy. And then the hand with the axe, it just brings up an elbow and like elbows its mouth, and it just busts it apart.
All right. And this creature is slain. The greenery behind it in this little in this alcove here begins to fade and wither, and the water begins to melt away, seep into the storm drains, and it once again returns to a dark gray alleyway.
Ew.
Well, that was right terrifying.
That was odd.
Mink's tail is all bushy, and they jump up onto Ace.
Yeah, I have a gun just for deterrence. I don't really use it that much.
Well, that's good. That's firearm safety. You know, you shouldn't really use that unless it's dire necessary. I will say, shooting these things is probably okay.
Well, I didn't really get a chance to. Kind of wrapped me up pretty fast.
Mhm.
Took me down.
Just out of
Now,
nowhere. Out of nowhere, you hear,
Sorry, Judith. I guess that's not really a way home.
She just kind of stares blankly at the dead creature. No, I guess not. And with that word, Albert, who has just been sitting completely still this entire time, his orange eyes just kind of fade back and his eyes are once again empty.
Oh. And I just want to be clear, you are choosing to lose concentration on this spell?
Yes, I'm not going to keep him active at the moment.
Okay, all right. Just so you know, like, you can keep him active for an hour. Like, it's a long duration of a spell.
Oh, can I keep him mechanically active then? And just have like his eyes fade back for flavor.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's a I just because it's a high cost of a spell and it's got a long concentration time. I like to let people keep the thing if they want the thing.
Yeah, because I have to bring him back and spend another one if I want the thing.
Yeah.
$100 bill? Feel like a $100 bill?
You see what I was saying about green? Come on.
Yeah, but we're fine. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Where do y'all think this thing came from?
I don't think I
Also-
want to know.
Vesta's just gonna come up and kick it. I fucking don't know.
Also, I mean, that seems like it was a targeted trap. I wonder this thing's able to just.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't seem like an illusion, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Does Grimble know anything about this creature?
Grimble, roll me a nature or arcana check.
Can I help with that?
Didn't
Sure.
Cobalt say something about it smelling exactly like home?
But he already got a 28, so
I mean, yeah.
Grimble, you can't recall the name of this creature, but by the looks of it, it looks like many creatures that have been illustrated as Shadowfell beings, the kind of things that thrive on misery. And you recall some creature, something that can literally peer into the minds of its prey and create hope within them by promising a place that is a sanctuary, home, something familiar, and luring it in, it will then devour them.
Oh boy. This thing here, it really sucks.
And I'll explain all of that.
oh man.
All right.
Oh.
So, and by the way, Grimble's still invisible. You just,
It's just disembodied voice.
Yeah.
He's just chatting.
yeah.
The echo's back.
And you hear the disembodied voice go, where?
Do we
Oh,
want to
man.
do anything with this thing?
I'm gonna start taking notes on it.
Sure. I kind of want to cut it
Yeah.
open.
Veska's also gonna open her book and like, okay, gotta deal with this now. Do.
As a few of you are preparing to investigate this corpse, you hear someone coming down the streets. And then this isn't, let me be clear, you are not the only people on the streets right now. But you are not the most prominent figures necessarily, as two very large, hulking creatures with bipedal in their nature, but long, dragging, muscular arms, warped faces, and black eyes begin walking down the street, led by an individual much smaller than them, gaunt and ragged, wearing torn robes and wielding a staff, begins to shout, and their voice echoes in the streets as they yell, "Behold, you are all blessed. You have been chosen to witness the end, the beginning of nothingness." And these creatures begin walking and continue their march and chant down the street.
This is the guy that you mentioned, Veska knowing as like a purchaser, I'm assuming, from the two acquaintances.
Oh, no, this is someone else.
Oh, fuck.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
We're gonna take a 15-minute break.
Get him a burger. Mm.
Yeah.
And he opens the initiative. Okay.
On
And now, intermission. Refreshment time.
Sure is great being at a drive-in watching Super Flick and eating all this great food.
This flick is making me hungry.
It makes me want to flick my bick.
We should have gone to the drive-in where we could eat and flick to our heart's content.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Well, come on then. I'm going to have a pizza and popcorn and ice cream.
And I'm gonna have a burger with fries and a soft drink. Yum, yum, yum. This was a great idea.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us, and we extend a cordial welcome to you. We've lined up the top stars from Hollywood and from all over the world to entertain you on our giant screen with the new, colorful motion pictures you've been hearing about and reading about. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome. It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now. Sparkling soft drinks. Steaming hot coffee. Steamed or grilled hot dogs. Crispy hot fresh French fries. How about a pizza? None better anywhere.
sneaking out to the drive-in? Why not take the kiddies along and save the expense of a sitter? Everyone enjoys the drive-in.
Our new Cutlass now.
Sure handles easy.
Drive happy, Cutlass can make you a little drive happy.
I forgot to get the newspaper.
Glad we ordered these swivel bucket seats.
Yeah, in case I get to drive someday.
The Cutlass S, Oldsmobile's sporty fastback at a price that's less than you might think to help make you really drive happy.
Drive happy.
Can I drive now?
Take a good look at Clyde Garfield's Cadillac and Oldsmobile dealership, and then take a drive in a new Oldsmobile, Cadillac, or one of the fine used cars, serviced by Clyde's 21 factory-trained personnel and expert craftsmen. Cadillac and Oldsmobile means the very best in automobiles, and Clyde Garfield is the best in dealership and service. Clyde Garfield's Cadillac and Oldsmobile, New England Automobile Village, Route 3, New Hampshire.
You're invited to stop in at Nashua's own McDonald's on Route 101A. You'll find McDonald's high quality, fast service, and reasonable prices. Also, visit McDonald's at the Drum Hill shopping area in Chelmsford. Treat yourself and the family at McDonald's soon.
And now, intermission. Refreshment time.
great being at a drive-in watching Super Flick and eating all this great food.
This flick is making me hungry.
It makes me want to flick my bick.
We should have gone to the drive-in where we could eat and flick to our heart's content.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Well, come on then. I'm going to have a pizza and popcorn and ice cream.
And I'm gonna have a burger with fries and a soft drink. Yum, yum, yum. This was a great idea.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us, and we extend a cordial welcome to you. We've lined up the top stars from Hollywood and from all over the world to entertain you on our giant screen with the new, colorful motion pictures you've been hearing about and reading about. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome. It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The Juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now. Sparkling soft drinks. Steaming hot coffee. Steamed or grilled hot dogs. Crispy hot fresh French fries. How about a pizza? None better anywhere.
Okay. So the delegation of joy approaches. Fesca, you are first.
1 second. Gotta do. Don't want to set the kitchen on fire. Fuck that. Nope. And I'm assuming this is like a wall here.
That appears actually to just be sidewalk.
Oh, sweet.
But there is like this, not patio, but wall. There's wall here.
Gonna go here. Gonna move these two around so it's actually like this. And hide action. Goodbye.
Okay. Would you like to take a full action?
Nope.
Okay. Felix.
Feeling like $100 bill.
Felix will pull the cloak around him, grab some shadow out of the air, and turn invisible. And then I will... See, I'll move 30 feet, and then I'm going to shadow step another 60 feet over here.
All right. Ace.
Ace,
I don't know why I limited myself to 30 feet. I've still got 25 more feet of movement.
Would you like to take it?
Yeah.
No.
Well, okay then.
Flex button fall real quick.
No.
If we get it, you can move. I think Ace is gonna like Spider-Man run back up the wall here and like get on top of here. And I'm gonna pull out what you call a room shatter, but I think Ace calls his Rose, and that's just it.
Yes. Yes, Oni, hell yeah.
And I'm gonna. How many grit can I spend in one turn?
Oh, that is an excellent question. I don't know the answer to. I think it is 1, unless it states otherwise.
It doesn't really say. It just says grit. Let me look at trick shots. You can use only once per attack. Okay.
Okay, per attack. There you go.
Okay. I'm gonna take out Rose, and I'm finna load up a piercing shot. And I'm finna fire through him and try to get to him.
Awesome. Okay.
Let me see how piercing shot works to make sure. I think it's like disadvantage on everything behind it.
I think it's there's something there's an odd effect. Yes.
And it's like 15 feet. So okay, yeah, there we go. And I'm gonna spin my grit and shoot this motherfucker and hope it works.
Okay.
Please don't miss fire off the rip. 27.
A 27 will hit.
And I gotta click again at disadvantage now. Where is it? Rose. 30. Okay.
Okay, all right.
And I'm gonna cast a spell slot. Yeah. To do what was it? I don't.
A smite.
Yeah, blinding smite.
Oh, if you're going to blinding smite, that requires a bonus action to have cast before you can attack. But you can regular smite on your weapon, just using a spell slot after you learn that you've hit.
I do not know what to do. Can I thunderous smite? I don't know.
So any of your spells that say like thunderous smite, blinding smite, all of those that are actual spells, take your bonus action to cast first. But a standard paladin smite, because functionally you're a paladin, you know, a standard smite, you can just expend a spell slot to do a specific number of d8s of damage, starting with the first level spell slot with 2d8, and then it's 1 extra d8 per level.
Okay, we'll go do third level, so it'll be
4.
48?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to say that only affects one target at a time.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
So click the damn. Wow, is that right? Wow, that was just bad.
Oh, Jesus. Ouch. Well, that's okay. You have the. Okay. So
Next I'll take
28.
more.
Yeah, 28 for that second piercing for the Hulk behind the Prophet. And roll. There you go.
14.
Okay. Are they resistant to radiant damage? They are not. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Let's see. Okay. Yes. Sorry, doing math. Okay, and is that it for your turn? That's one action. Or that's one attack. I think you have more
I
attacks.
forgot I have multiple. Okay. Fuck it. We're gonna do it again.
Okay.
Not the
I
smite.
can have a reload of 1.
He ignores the reload property.
Ooh, awesome.
It's like I'm a level 15 gunslinger. But we're gonna. I'm just gonna do my piercing shot again. 28 and disadvantage. 15. Does 15 hit?
15 will miss.
Fuck. Well, I'm gonna. And then I'm just gonna hit this regular guy again. 25.
How many attacks do you have?
I have 3 attacks.
All right, great. Yep, all those 2 hit. There it is.
23
Uh-huh.
and 21. So
Jesus.
44.
All right.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Cool. Grimble.
No. I don't like this at all. And Grimble's still invisible, so you just hear this sort of muttering. And as he materializes, he is pointing a wand down towards these individuals, and I am going to cast Slow.
Okay.
And I think I can get all 3 of them in that cube.
I think you can.
And then Grimble is going to peel off behind this wall for some cover.
Okay. All right. It's a wisdom save, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do-do-do-do.
And it's my DC's a 19.
Okay. All right. You see that the prophet wielding his staff. How does slow look when you cast slow?
It looks almost like the heat shimmer you see off of like asphalt. Just sort of float its way down this road and attempt to stick to these 3 creatures.
Okay. The 2 large hulking figures seem to shake it off, but it does grip at the robes of the leader, and the wind that seems to be carrying his robes and his figure seems to slow.
Excellent.
Okay. Do-do-do-do.
I just realized I'm not in the order.
Oh no! Please roll initiative.
Let me actually select myself. Sorry about that. I would have realized earlier.
No, it's okay. It happens. I will allow you to take your turn now.
Alrighty. Appreciate that. How far is this shit?
Bill.
Sorry, I just need to check range and stuff. Oh yeah, no. So, first thing I'm gonna do is not go that way.
Where's that?
Take me and the tractor. Gonna scoot down that way. And Albert, can he sprint?
He can use his action to dash, yeah.
Okay. Well, how far was that? There. Alright. Well, similar things that happen. His eyes are going to turn red. His head is going to snap towards where Judith was pointing him to go. And he's going to kick off and start sprinting at the lead person.
Okay. Any other actions?
Not for the moment.
Okay. Mink, you're lucky. The order reshuffled, so now you're on top, and I don't give a shit, so...
Hey, you know. All right. Mink is going to scramble up onto the roof, which probably takes a lot more movement than just 5 feet.
Yeah.
And then is going to scooch up here with 10, if I can do that. I have a movement of 40 feet.
Yeah, that's... yeah.
And then... Can I hide right here, like, behind the kind of ledge of the roof?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do that. Let's see.
Okay.
And then... A short bow has a range of 80 feet, right? At no
Fuck if I know. I don't think I've ever used a short bow. I'm melee or die, baby.
So I'm like, what am I doing? Yeah, okay, 80. Okay. And then I'm gonna shoot Prophet, dude.
He's catching a lot of shots right now.
As this arrow makes impact, there's a whoosh as his body in slow motion and robes around him swirl. That is going to be 30 points of piercing damage.
Bill. Bill.
Okay.
So funny.
I just really enjoyed the sentence "Fear the tractor." Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mink, that sounds like that's it for your turn.
Indeed, indeed.
All right. And let's see, for their turn, these massive creatures, unknowable in their form and shape, roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 down the road, by far outpacing their commander, who strides only a few steps forward, pulled back by the weight of time slowing around him as he can he see? What can he see? He can see the man who's been shooting him from the rooftop.
Wait, before you hit me, please, wait. Is they dead or fiends?
He will have disadvantage to hit you.
Are they? Wait, so they're fiends or undead?
This thing is an aberration.
Okay. No, it was. I have an ability that gives me extra 2d6 radiant damage against fiends and undead, but that has nothing to do with this.
Mm-hmm. Okay. He stretches one hand palm down upwards, and as he extends his hand so his fingers reach the sky, from under his sleeve rolls a glass orb that he then catches between his fingers and hurls at you. Ace with a
Do I have cover?
16 to hit.
No cover. Okay, yeah, that fucking is.
For 25 psychic damage.
You know, this hurts like a bitch.
Can I see my man Ace?
I'm gonna say from where you are, since you're like under an awning, more or less. Probably not.
Gotcha.
And then I'm going to roll my wisdom save to maybe break slow, perhaps. For snaps. 26. Hey.
All right.
Sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
All right. Veska, it's your turn.
Sorry, burger fat. Oh, there, juicy burger.
Oh, jeez.
Anyways, Veska's gonna run up. Oh shit, you're big.
30 will hit.
Disengage. Fuck you. Hide. And if anything goes around the corner, she's gonna prep to stab into the ankles.
Okay. 2d8, that's 9. Okay.
Oh, so Noodles is not in the initiative. My apologies.
If you want, Noodles can be hidden in these barrels and away.
Yes.
Okay. There's been time enough for Noodles to be out of harm's way for now.
Wait, let me... stupid grid. There we go.
Oh, you okay, babe?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What a hiccup or a burp of death?
Both.
Oh. Oh. Did you also have a juicy burger?
He's had hiccups all day.
Oh, no. Oh, poor thing.
All right, Felix, it's your turn.
Okay, I am going to run up over here, make an attack. First attack. Oh, balls.
Jesus. Okay.
With advantage. That's a critical failure.
Nice.
I'm not invisible anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I'll attack again. 14.
That misses.
And then flurry of blows. 24.
A 24 is going to hit. However, when you strike it at the point where you make contact, you see a grin from under the brim of their hat as they fold and vanish, and in its place, this creature stands. As they, as space warps around the two and they swap places.
Oh boy.
That's fine by me.
13 will not hit the big guy, but 11, he will take the 11 damage from soaking his buddy's hit.
All right, and what's it called? Stunning strike.
Okay.
Con save DC 18.
Jesus Christ, rolled an out one. Okay, that one is stunned.
All right.
First one of the game. All right.
And of course, it was with a hand axe.
Anything else for your turn? I don't think so. Movement, bonus action, action.
Well, I've only used like 15 or 20 feet of movement.
You're welcome to try to flee. I mean, it's incapacitated. You can fully leave its threatened area now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dart back over there.
Okay. Judith.
Alrighty. So Albert,
Albert's turn comes after your turn, so you act first.
I go first.
Yeah. So theoretically, the order is you, and then technically Tractor, since it takes your bonus action to command the tractor, and then Albert.
Oh yeah, I don't even need to be on the tractor, do I?
Not really. It's faster than you are, though.
Hang on. I have like a million sheets I need to look at.
Tokyo drifting on the tractor.
Yeah, because I just realized, I'm like, wait, I can just... But, for the time being, what I'm gonna do... Judith's gonna peek around the corner. She is going to cast Magic Weapon on her crossbow.
Okay.
So, get that up. And take aim at the lad who just took the place of the giant Hulk.
Okay.
Oh, God.
And I just want to look at one technicality because I have so many things.
Ooh.
If you're looking for the Arcane Jolt, you should be able to do that now because it's your weapon.
Yes. Can I do that for 2, or would that take up 2 jolts?
I think it's every time you attack and use the Arcane Jolt, it is a use of the Jolt.
Alright, I shall do that for both my crossbow attacks.
Okay.
Twang.
Oof, alright.
And... Twang. So that one hit.
16 misses.
Oh. Oh well.
But 15 magical piercing is nothing to sneeze at.
Nope.
From a crossbow, especially.
Yeah. And then... Sorry, I have to plan it out because I'm actually on a trackpad. Which sucks.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of slow when I'm moving.
No problem.
Set her up her desk properly.
I've been there, and I was there for a very long time. I get it.
Right, and then the tractor, I am going to send... Oh, I can't... It's so silly to think about that, just like a John Deere just driving along.
Yeah, by itself.
Yeah.
It's going to start driving forward. And it's going to chill out there. And Albert, not even taking a second to reconsider anything, turns right towards the guy right there near him. It's going to take a couple swats at him.
Okay.
Get him, Albert. Albert!
What can I do with clay?
You can probably make bricks. You can make a couple pots. Everything.
That's cool. Okay.
Yeah, I know. Clay pottery is nice.
Oh, Albert. Albert!
Albert. Both of those will miss.
Albert.
The straw arms of Albert fling out against this mysterious figure who swoops and sways out of the way. Those are scary little damage rolls, though, for the fucking scarecrow.
Right?
All right, Judith, it sounds like that's it for your turn?
It is indeed.
Okay. Xavier, Ace.
Well, my friends call me Ace. If you want to call me Xavier, you can call me that. But I'm finna run over to this side of the building right here, and gosh darn, these creatures hurt. And he go use his tongue to take out a poison bullet that he has stored. gonna like rearrange his rows a little bit so he does the piercing shot, and he's gonna fire. Please don't misfire. What did I just click? It is this on us. That is not. What the fuck is that? Oh. No. Boom. 30.
30 will hit.
God damn.
Change this. It's like I'm a sharpshooter. And disadvantage. And let's see if it hits the guy behind him.
Mhm.
14.
A 14 is a 2 on your misfire roll. What's your misfire for this weapon?
Wait, would that count as a misfire? Because this is just a bullet going through it now.
Nope, you're right. That's I'm
why
so
I
focused
look
on
back.
because it's so hard to remember the misfire. I was like so focused on the number. No, you're good. That will
It's for
miss
3,
the guy
by
though.
the way. It's 3. Yeah, that's what happened on the 15. I had to make sure for myself.
Okay, great. Now we know the number. Thank you. Thank you for checking. All right, that 30 though does hit the Hulk. So what's the damage?
Watch the damage. The damage is I can smite after I know I hit.
Yes.
I'm just gonna do what is it? First level? I'm just gonna do an extra D8 just in case. Wow. Wait, is it 1 D8 or 2 D8?
A first level is 2. So you start at 2, and then every level up you add 1 more.
16.
All right.
And this time, I'm just gonna keep on fucking pulling. Actually, also, I did poison damage too. It's so much.
Oh, you've got your special ammunition. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like 1 D8. So I got to do another D8.
Another D8.
But this is poison damage.
Holy shit. Okay. All right. Got 2 more shots.
Another grit shot for the piercer.
Okay.
We're just gonna keep it going.
Do you want to make this a sharpshooter shot?
No.
Too late now. You already rolled.
It was a 31. I have it still has disadvantage. But just go click it again. 15. Wow, I just can't get the piercing. But fuck it. Boom. 19 for the big guy. Another one coming this fucking way. This time it's going to be I'm going to use one of my actual smites now. Blinding smite. Fuck it.
Okay. Just so you know, typically you cannot break up attack actions by doing a bonus action in between.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot smite is bonus. Okay.
Yeah, it's complicated. It's complicated. You can move, but you can't do the bonus. Yeah. Okay. You got 1 more hit. Come on.
18.
Will hit.
16 again.
All right.
And can I hunker down? I'm trying to get cover here.
Yeah, you could just drop if you'd like.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Actually, crouching, like getting low, essentially making yourself prone, takes half of your movement.
Fuck. Okay. That's fine.
I will give you like, what is it, half cover? I'll give you a +2 to your AC from where you are.
Oh, you say you give me half cover?
I think that's it's whatever one is the +2, which I think is half.
Well, if I got, technically, since you said I have half cover, now I have 3/4 cover because my low profile feature.
Hell yeah. Okay, you've got 3/4 cover. All right, Grimble.
All right, Grumble will duck out from around the corner and sort of peek over this corpse. And what do these 3 bodies look like?
The 2 massive ones are kind of indescribably inhuman, bipedal creatures, long dragging arms, weird grayish flesh, black eyes, not really a neck to speak of
Am I
on either of them.
able to tell what sort of damage either of these have taken, or are they just too foreign for me to
Oh,
make
that's
that
what you were
assessment?
asking. My bad.
No worries.
One of them looks like he's taken a good couple of bruises. One of them's been shot to hell a little bit and is oozing a lot. And then the little guy, he's also not doing so great.
Okay. Yeah, Albert, Albert, fuck that guy up.
Get him, Albert.
I am going to create a dome over Albert and our
Is the cuffs?
our friend. No, this is
Thunderdome?
yeah, I mean, it doesn't. It looks like all I've said is Albert, fuck this guy up, right? And then just sort of waved my hand a little bit. That's what appears to have happened.
Yeah. Wall of Force is invisible to everyone.
Oh.
Mink.
Oh my god. That's iconic. Okay. I'm guessing because I hid and then shot that I've revealed myself.
Yes. Yeah.
Could I, hypothetically, scoot over like 10 feet and then hide again?
You don't even need to actually move to do the hide action again. However, it might be more effective for you to just do the aim cunning action.
Yeah, that's true, but I don't want to be on the edge of the roof. No, what? Fuck it. No. Last time I chose to steady aim to stick up the ass whooping, and god damn it, I'm doing it again. We're steady aiming, baby. Alright, I'm shooting. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Alright.
No. Oh wait, that's the wrong thing.
Holy god!
It's the same modifier.
Look at how much damage.
I think that it rolled the exact same dice, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let everything stay.
You rolled 2, 5, 6,
It's over, guys. Maybe I'm good.
How many sixes is that? Jesus Christ!
1, 2, 7 total.
85.
Wow.
Oh my god!
That's me? Okay.
Was that 84 damage?
What?
That's 84 damage. That's 84 damage.
Let's hear it from me. Turn, guys. Mink again.
Me.
You know, I felt like I was doing something.
What?
That's. Oh my god. That sticks off from being a total perfect critical. Or acidic. Oh my god.
An arrow from above the roof fires through what can only be described as the head of this thing. And lands in the street on the other side. It is still standing, but only just so. That's Mink's turn. That was an aim and fire. That's good.
That was pretty good in the turn right there.
It is going to come after you now.
Yeah, absolutely.
1, 2,
Flashback.
5. Does it? Oh, what's your reach? Oh yeah, it can reach it from there.
Good.
It was able to reach me from fucking in.
Let's see. Yeah. One hand comes up to grab you with a 15 to hit.
My 16.
All right, then the other hand comes to grab you with a 26.
Grimble
That'll do it, yeah.
Grimble will reach out, and you see similar waves to what you saw before when he cast slow, and he's going to force that thing to re-roll.
Okay.
Oh damn!
I love it here.
Oh shit, that is a 28.
All
And
right.
it must use the second roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's 20 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then the next one, Felix, are you visible? Okay. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, this one is stunned.
Yeah.
This one is still stunned. I forgot that round had not finished yet. Okay. Then, oh boy, my boy's turn. He's going to once again summon one of those glass crystal orbs into his hand and try to hurl it at Grimble. However, that will immediately shatter and resonate against the field. Everyone is aware that there is something impeding the force. So it is then going to make its second orb attack at the construct in front of it. Oh, well, actually, let's see. Yeah, it's going to have to do that since it already tried to attack once. I have a 28 to hit Albert.
Most definitely hit.
That is 27 psychic damage. Is this construct immune to psychic damage?
He
is not.
Charm, exhaustion, frightened. Yeah, no.
Okay.
What was that number?
27.
I'm
And
sorry.
then
Albert gets to do this.
I'm sorry, Albert.
Okay, yes, it can attack with its reaction. Oh, that's a good hit.
Albert's angry now.
And then in retribution, this creature is going to swing out with its staff, and crack one against Albert's head twice. 27 and a 26 to hit.
Oh my god. Albert's gonna die. Those both hit.
Okay, that is 10 bludgeoning and 25 psychic. And...
Well, Albert's dead now.
Okay, all right, great.
He's gone.
All right.
What have I done?
And then let's see. Adams might be asking a lot, but do you happen to know if Wall of Force was not that far up the chat? Okay, let's see.
Okay.
Ah, damn, this is my ruling. Okay. I think
Just die.
that this creature that is capable of phasing out of physical objects is capable of moving through a wall of force.
Even though it blocks ethereal travel?
Not ethereal travel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's just going to move to here. It's kind of a long shot on that one, but it's probably not going to get to use that feature otherwise. Yeah. Sorry, Albert. All right, Veska.
Okay. Is the wall of force going to impede me if I go after the guy up here?
Yes. Yes.
Could I get...
Oh, wait, sorry, that big guy?
Yeah.
Big guy. Sorry. Yeah. Boop. Just gonna run up.
No booming blade this time. I want to sneak back in.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
Damn.
And how do you want to do this?
Okay, so how tall is this motherfucker?
Probably 9 feet tall.
Excellent. So Veska's just going to run over after being pressed up against the wall, just aim upwards with the rapier and just stab it right in the inner thigh. I'm assuming they have veins or something, you know, as an abjuration or something.
Nope. It becomes very abundantly clear as it just kind of oozes as if it's like a water balloon full of jelly.
Well, either way, there's going to be a lot of jelly coming out because this just got stabbed right in the inner thigh.
All right.
And just a splash of it in her face, and oh god, no! And she just runs back and tries to jump into the barrel with Noodles.
All right. Felix.
Felix is going to. I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna run up between these guys. I'm gonna throw 2 attacks at the star spawn. 23 and 25.
Both will hit.
Do stun. Does that give me like?
Not the automatic critical, just advantage.
Okay. Yeah. So 11 and 8.
Okay.
And then I'm going to turn around and do a couple of unarmed strikes against the guy behind me.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 12.
It's a miss.
I'm going to spend 3 key points to make that a 15.
What feature is that?
Focused aim.
Hell yeah, okay.
Does a 15 hit?
That still misses.
Oh, wait, no, actually, that's 2 for each key point, so that makes it an plus 6, so that's an 18.
Which hits.
Okay. For 6 bludgeoning, let me go ahead and mark off those key points. 1, 2, 3. And then a 14. I'll do it again, but I'm only going to spend 2 key points to make it an 18.
That will hit.
And I'll spend 1 more key point to stunning strike.
All right, and just so you know, you can stunning strike on every attack. You just need to tell me you're doing it.
Yeah.
I know it's hard to remember, because I've definitely forgotten many times. It's a 19.
That saves.
Okay.
Okay, that's it for that turn. Oh yeah, I've already used my bonus action. Yep, that's it.
Judith.
Hello?
Can't hear you.
I was about to yell.
Yes, please don't yell at me. What the tractor's gonna do? It's gonna do tractor things, but not quite reach. And then I'm gonna do. Scoot up here. Take an aim at big guy this time. And actually, again, let me check range because I am close enough. I should be. Oh, absolutely. I am going to. Where is it? Conjure Barrage at him.
Okay, this is a cone. This does.
Wait, that's a cone?
Yes.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I don't mind.
But I kind of do it. I don't want to shoot you.
I'm really good at avoiding stuff, and
Yeah,
if I avoid it, I take no damage.
I'm pretty sure most people have evasion in this part.
There's a good amount of evasion. This cone would hit both of your enemies as well as Xavier, and technically your tractor moves after you, so it wouldn't hit your tractor.
Wait, what?
Not Xavier, Felix.
Yes, thank you. Oh, God. We'll get there. It's session 1.
There are a lot of X's in this party's name.
Yeah, it's shocking, actually. So yeah, if you want to keep that one up, well, I'll just roll dex saves for both the enemies, and Felix can roll as well.
Well, would you look at that?
Oh my God.
Take half.
Well,
I still only take half damage, so it's fine.
Yeah. My apologies. I would have changed my mind, but you already rolled, so I'm like, you know what? Now I kind of have to.
It's fine.
7 points.
It does My prophet does take full damage, but the Hulk takes half. All right, that's your action. Do you have a bonus action you want to use? Tractor move. Do you want the tractor to dash? Okay. If you want the tractor to dash, hear me out. Hear me out. Sitting
You gonna
tiptoeing and running.
You gonna hit that
Tractor gonna
nitrous?
dash?
You gonna hit that nitrous button on the tractor?
If the tractor,
You're finna go 20 miles per hour.
and the tractor dashes and moves another 10 feet, or even 5 more feet. It's in melee range for one of the enemies, which means if that enemy then attacks Felix, it can use its reaction to impose disadvantage on that attack, and do force damage in that same reaction.
You know what? Sure. The tractor is going to dash. And just scoot up to this guy.
Okay.
Deja vu. I love that visual though. Like, just imagine you're walking down the street and you just see a tractor, no one on it, and it just goes.
Okay. I don't. Nah. I'm just gonna say this. I just imagine it going. I'm gonna dash, and just goes a little bit fast.
I don't even imagine like it's still on wheels. It just like sprouts legs, but and then the legs go away.
Oh my god! I hate this. It's fucking tractor. Okay.
Ace, it's your turn.
Ace is going to be stunned on the speed of that tractor. This is actually the first time I've ever seen a tractor. I'm going to spend the grid point to use that outside to get advantage.
Okay.
And I'm going to use a 3rd level spell slot. And I'm just going to say, if you're a prophet, well, it's time for you to see the light. And
Oh my god, Oni!
it is a blinding smite.
Oni, could you take inspiration for that incredible one-liner?
8. Does an 18 hit? Yes, I would take it.
Yes.
Oh, thank God. I was going to be so mad about fucking 8, 14 plus blind smite. You gotta make a DC 20 con save.
Okay. It rolled a 10, so it is blind.
Yes. Huh? Oh wait, I gotta keep going. Wait,
It is going to, however, use its reaction to swap places with its ally, which means that is what is going to happen. The bigger creature is going to be blinded and take that damage.
Fucking asshole.
But dude, that line fucking ripped. That was awesome.
I didn't hear it, Olivia.
You've got 2 more attacks.
Well, you're not going no fucking way. You're gonna keep shooting now. Hold up. 1, 2. Okay, I didn't misfire though. Okay. This is 17 hit.
Yeah, you're still targeting the prophet, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, both of those will hit.
20. 30.
Oh, okay, all right. We're on the last ropes, guys. Those are some powerful hits. All right. Grimble Grumble.
Grimble will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and as he's walking up, he just says to the prophet, "Hey man, would you stop jumping around, please? You're driving me crazy." And I need a con save.
Oh my god.
Take another one out of the way, asshole.
Oh, let's see. Oh god. Okay, that's a 9. That's a failure.
That is a failure. So he
It
is
is.
incapacitated.
Incapacitated, god damn it. Okay, alright. Whew.
And that's it for Grimble.
Okay, Mink.
Steady aim, shooting the dude.
The big guy or the little dude?
Big guy.
Alright.
Can you pull out another one?
Not great.
16. A 16 just barely hits.
Oh. Excellent.
Pardon me if I'm wrong. I don't think incapacitated gives advantage. Because all
Steady aim.
incapacitated does. Oh, steady aim. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. My bad.
Slow your roll there, bucko.
Well, I got
One of us. There we go. All right. On its turn, it's going to attack the thing close to it. That is Felix. Which would be the time now for the tractor to take its reaction, if it would like to do that.
Sorry, but how does a tractor cause disadvantage?
Have you ever seen a drifting tractor?
Roll forward.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what my wife
Roll
will
over
ever
the
ask.
creature's toes. Honk its horn very loudly.
A bunch of black smoke coming from the pipe.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Wow, that's very bad for the. Yeah. Nothing but gray around.
It's already so much smog in this town.
Right. And it's super bad for the oozing black slimy thing. Like it's definitely gonna have a problem with all of that black
Why
smoke.
don't you just get a hybrid?
Olivia, are you going to use the reaction?
Babe, you muted.
Please.
Okay. That takes a 25 to a 21.
Still hits.
That is 10 bludgeoning damage. And
Wow.
First blood.
it's going to attack you again with a 20 to hit
That just hits.
for 12 bludgeoning damage. And I need you, now that you've been struck twice by this creature, to make me a con save. Holy shit.
Grimble will reach out and require another roll for that with Chronal Shift.
What? Oh wait, I just realized I also do damage when I deflect.
Yes. Roll the force damage.
Yes, +5.
Mm-hmm. So it's 8 points of force damage. Still a really bad roll for Felix.
Oh, Mr. Echo.
Yeah. Ooh.
Echo, what's going on?
You good, dude?
All right.
Echo's not in a good
Felix,
spot.
you take 13 points of psychic damage, and now you are stunned.
Oh, no!
Until the end of your next turn. Oh, fuck, it's the prophet's turn.
Oh, no.
It is incapacitated.
Yes.
All right.
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that big guy blinded?
He was at disadvantage. Okay, he was at disadvantage already. If you want... Okay. Whew. Okay, if you
So the
want...
first attack definitely still hits.
Yes.
Would the second attack still hit?
Well, first I'm going to say, because it was blinded, Olivia, would you like to take back your reaction and not do the force damage? Or would you like to keep the force damage?
I mean, might as well keep the reaction, right? I don't lose anything by not.
Okay, alright. So, we'll do that. And then the second attack at the disadvantage, I rolled a 20 first, and then I rolled a 19.
A 19 misses.
Okay, you are not stunned.
Keep it clutch, baby.
Do I
Do not take
do I regain the 12
and the 8? Yep. Or sorry. Not
12
not
and
8.
13.
13. Yep.
I got your back, baby.
In the ultimate weird time dilation, does that mean I get that one chronal shift back?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, dear God.
Sorry, everybody. I forgot that I blinded Tim.
That's all right.
Well,
thank you.
I'm glad you reminded us. I'm also glad we were able to walk that back as cleanly as we did.
Let's just say that Grimble farted. There was a weird time thing.
No.
We experienced an alternate reality first.
No, I stepped on a duck. I didn't.
It's just one duck just walking through the battlefield.
Okay, then it is Veska's turn.
Is there still a wall of force separating Veska from the big dude? Or not?
Yes, there is.
Can I get a scribble so I can figure out how to walk by it?
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh shit, duck.
Is it 10-foot radius or 10-foot
10-foot
diameter?
radius.
Okay.
It's duck.
I was bringing this out as a joke, but
that's a goof. Come on, guys.
That is where the wall of force is, which you would only know by essentially running into it and sliding around the outside of it.
Yeah. Veska's just gonna chill in the barrel.
Okay.
And she's gonna hold an action. If she sees anyone walk by within range, she'll throw a dagger.
Okay. All right. Felix, unstunned.
Hallelujah. Felix is gonna start off by. I'm just gonna attack the robed fellow a couple of times.
I need a screenshot that's been
Oh my god. Second attack, 21.
Will hit. He's incapacitated. That's critical damage.
I would love to take that, but I had looked up incapacitated, and all that does is take away their actions and reactions.
Yeah.
That's all it does?
Yeah.
It's paralyzed.
God damn it.
I think that is correct.
That's it. I always get those two confused. God damn. Thank you for being honest.
It's so frustrating because there's 6 of those conditions that are all very similar.
Okay, well, thank you for being honest.
But I will spend a key point in Stunning Strike.
All right. Con. That's a 22.
That saves. I will.
Just to confuse Ted, I'm gonna put this in chat.
Why not? I'm just gonna spend another key point and do 2 more attacks. Falls.
God damn.
Okay, 23 on the robed guy. For 6 and another stunning strike.
Okay. Well, it's not gonna matter because you do punch him right in the face, and he's used his reaction this turn already, which means he falls in a heap of robes, and a bunch of bugs scatter out in a mass and down into the sewer, into the storm drains.
Ooh. Okay, well then I won't spend that key point.
Yeah.
And that will. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, I'll stay here. That's fine.
Okay.
Fine.
Judith.
So once again, Albert is back.
Really tempted to tell her she's muted.
Nice.
Oh, she wasn't muted.
I literally just muted my mic to test it. I hate you.
Wow. Ankle breakings of the year.
You can fortunately summon Albert outside the wall of force.
Yes. I'm going to yeet Albert over here.
Okay.
Just send him.
How you doing?
He's no longer a sprinting scarecrow, he's a flying scarecrow.
Who is that Albert again?
Just a tiny ass kobold. Just.
This kobold's strong as shit, by the way. No, wait, no, wrong character. No, she's not.
That's your action. Bonus action. You want to make your, you can make your tractor attack.
Oh, man.
Please.
Watch out for the tractor.
Can Albert also attack or no? Because he just was reborn.
No, Albert can also attack.
Whoosh.
Jesus.
Okay.
All right, that hits.
And let's go, Albert.
Go, Albert.
Oh my God,
Do
Albert.
Albert, fuck him up, Albert. Jesus.
Albert.
15 and 19.
He comes back and he's pissed.
I just noticed the John D. Is that illegal? Can we make copyright claims here?
All right, he's still standing. That sounds like that's all for you, though, Judith. Is that right?
For the moment, yes.
Okay. All right, Ace. I think you can take him out.
You sure?
I am. Just don't misfire.
That would be funny.
That would suck.
Oh, that would be pretty funny, huh, everybody? Okay. Don't misfire. Okay.
23 hits.
I'm just gonna just do all three.
Okay, all right.
22, 33, 34.
Oh.
The streets echo with three thunderous rips from a red rifle that pierce into the hide of this gigantic beast and send it in a puddle of jelly to the ground. Combat ends. Congratulations, everybody.
I didn't die.
Hell yeah.
I was so close to death.
I'll drop that wall of force.
All right.
We done?
They're very considerate.
Sorry you didn't get to stun me, babe.
It's fine. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to hit you. I wanted to hit someone so bad with the Prophet's Comet Staff.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Not for you.
Wait, did you say there's a comet staff on the ground?
Well, no, the bugs carried it off.
The bugs carried it off.
This is the
Damn
farthest I've ever been away.
The ants are hungry for technology.
Is every day like this here?
Yeah, more or less.
Until you ask. This is odd for me, personally.
This place
Depends on if you-
sucks.
Depends on if you know how to avoid it.
Say that again.
You just hear it like far off in the distance. Yeah, this place is kind of bad.
I told you.
Felix just appears next to you in a cloud of shadows. Yeah, you gotta learn how to get out of tough situations.
Yeah.
Well, I know a thing or two about getting out of tough situations. I just prefer places where there, aren't tough situations that I have to get out of.
No.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Not here.
How's everybody looking, by the way?
I'm barely touched.
I am severely hurt. I only have 57 HP.
Noodles looks annoyed. I think there's water in that barrel, but we're good.
I took most of the ass whooping for God knows why.
Doug.
That's literally what my constructs are for. I can literally bring them back at any point as long as I have a slot.
Ace. Oh my god. You look pretty bad, my friend. Come here for a second.
Okay.
And Grimble will reach out and put a hand on Ace's shoulder and
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're looking a little better now.
Thank you. What that is? That's yeah. He just starts going through his memories. I don't know what this is. Can you tell me what spell that is?
Oh, that's it's a cure wound spell. It's pretty basic. It's sort of first aid type of spell. I don't really know much about healing, but I've got myself in enough unusual situations that it's nice to have a little first aid kit with you.
Mink nods furiously.
Well, thank you. Ooh, fuck. God damn, that shit hurt. My fucking body hurt. Just gonna start walking away. I'm fine.
I'm gonna spend my last 2
You're
key
dying?
points to quicken healing, and heal myself up just a little bit. So that's a D8 plus 5. I'm just gonna roll damage for an unarmed strike.
What a fascinating way of doing that. Sock yourself in the jaw, kind of slap yourself with it.
I like that concept, like slapping yourself in the face a couple of times, like you're psyching yourself up to get some adrenaline flowing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Anyways, yeah. I guess welcome to here.
All right, well, now I officially just want to get home because this place really sucks. So,
Go ahead, try. If you have to teleport, go ahead.
Oh,
Not gonna work.
that was a pretty bold call out. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. So you're stuck here.
well, maybe for now. Maybe I'm stuck here for now, but there's a way out of here. There's a way out of everywhere.
Oh man.
True, but good luck finding it.
You just have to.
The only way we figured out so far is death, and even that's kind of. I'm not sure about that one.
All you gotta do is.
I mean,
No, well, I mean, like, I don't know about you guys, but yeah, death will clearly get me out of here, because, my parents, the clone will just awake and it'll be fine, but, like, that's really expensive, and they're going to be really pissed at me if I go through another clone. So I'd really rather just try and get out of here like a more traditional way.
I mean, we could just ask the Red Lady. I think the Red Lady's nice.
Who's that now?
The Red Lady. Do y'all know about her?
None of you have heard of that.
Okay.
He gets uncomfortably close to everybody. Have y'all heard of the Red Lady?
It's like the
I can't say I have.
Grimble sort of squats down so that he can get at eye level.
Why don't you tell us about this Red Lady?
You're forgetting he's like stupid tall.
Now fair.
How tall are you? Like I'm 6'8". I'm right there.
So I don't have to squat too much. I'm 7'4".
Okay, so we're
and like $165.
Nice. So, I don't have a lot to go off of. This is like basic knowledge that I have acquired, but I am searching to find out more about this lady. I think she holds the key. So yeah, let's go out to get drinks.
Yeah, no, I'm going home.
Oh. No drinks? Like, come on, we just had the whole fight together.
Let me ask you a question. Did you have a favorite place to go get drinks?
Do I have a favorite place to go get drinks?
Of course you do. It is the one place that everyone knows is reasonably safe. For some reason, this place is all right.
It leads right to my second question, which is, do you ever have to have fights like this in a place where you go to get drinks?
I mean,
not usually.
Start them yourself.
Great. Let's go there to get drinks.
Fine. We're in data now.
The place that the most of you locals know of that is as safe as any place really can be is Cicero's bar. Ain't that fun how that works out, huh?
Let's go to Cicero!
Yeah, I was headed around Cicero's anyways, so it'll be nice to take a break, meditate a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, meditation is good for us all.
Sometimes my house is near Cicero's. Don't know where it'll be, but sometimes.
How the fuck do I get to Cicero's from here?
That's the fun part. You don't know.
Just kind of go. You'll get there.
Points in a random direction.
Let's go.
Let's follow where the cat said.
That's as right as any other direction.
Everyone's just pointing in a different direction.
And yet we somehow all get there.
You all walk together with the intention of arriving at Cicero's and do so.
Whoa.
Let me find my description.
Oh, gee, that's a lot of redheads. Wow. Statistically improbable.
This is my favorite bar.
A flickering lamp over the bar shows a portly, bald man wiping down a dirty glass with a dirty rag. Empty tables fill the shadowy tap room with individuals slumped or chatting over them, with hardly anything to drink to sit over. You see a mouse scurrying across the floor that is stalked by a tabby with long whiskers. The man behind the bar removes his shoe and hucks it at the cat, and the cat scurries away. The man behind the bar waves to all of you relatively cheerfully. He's got a kind of a weak smile and waves you all in. There are a couple of you I know.
Cicero.
Morning. Looks like you got a couple of newcomers. It's interesting.
Just appeared on the streets.
That's, the tradition. He kind of laughs and he puts the glass and the rag down and reaches under the table for something, and he pulls out a deck of cards that he shuffles in his hands. And he says, "You newcomers, have you had your fortune told?"
No. Who does that sort of work?
It's sort of an Elysian tradition and a bit of a lost art. Only a few of us were really trained the proper way to do it. If you don't mind, I'd be happy to provide.
Did I get my fortune told? I can't get my fortune told.
Well, sure, I guess. Is this, what's it gonna cost me?
He just shrugs and he says, "Like I said, this is tradition."
Oh, well, far be it for me to interrupt tradition.
He smiles and he continues to shuffle, and as he's shuffling, you notice the sign behind him that lists some interesting menu options. Nothing too exciting immediately. The things that you notice immediately is that nothing is ever listed in gold. Everything here is listed in silver, electrum, and platinum. Even if it comes to like 1/2 platinum, they do not list gold or copper anywhere. Another curious menu item is one that has been scratched out, and it just says "bloody awful." And finally, Cicero finishes his shuffle, and he lays the cards out for you and asks one of you to pick one.
You go first, Grumble.
Sure thing.
All right. You lift a card that has the face of a bishop who is holding a goblet in his hand. Cicero reads it over and says, and murmurs to himself a very odd sentence. He says, "A wicked man, and he had a wicked blade. Would appear that you're supposed to seek for something, and it lies with the custodians of the dead on a ladder to the stars." Very curious, very odd thing to say. Not altogether too odd for a card reading, but strange nonetheless.
You heard that, Grumble?
I'm seeking something from the custodians of the dead. What was the rest of that?
On a ladder to the stars.
Okay.
Pick a card now, or it's just like...
You may.
I'm just gonna pick a card, though. Just look at it.
You find a beggar, an old man who is holding 6 coins in his palm. And Cicero says, "If nothing seems right, look for what is left. The book should explain it all. 7 sisters hold one treasure but no sanity. Tread wisely."
I'm writing this down. That's pretty strange. 7 sisters. That's pretty strange.
Cicero shrugs.
Yeah, it's a unusual tradition you got there.
Like I said, nearly a lost art. He picks up the cards and shuffles them back into a deck. If you have any need for another reading, I'd be happy to provide one. A few others within the town may also provide a fortune.
How long does it take to teach somebody else how to do that sort of thing?
A lifetime. And he taps the deck.
Oh, well.
Ink reaches at the card.
Do you take one?
Yeah, if he holds them out, yeah.
Sure, yeah. You take one, and the face of the card is that of a guild member who is counting 5 coins in a stack. And Cicero looks at it for a moment and says to you, "A fetching mirror is a fetching choice. It will bring about the end one way or another. It is already for sale at the auction house for a price."
How loud was that said?
What is Veska doing?
Veska's waiting for Cicero to finish so she can grab a drink.
If you're waiting at the bar with everyone else, you would have been able to hear that. Otherwise, if you are where you put yourself, then no.
Okay. I guess I'm waiting over here.
Okay.
Think is dumb, and this means nothing to them, and it's not. They try and keep the card.
Cicero tries to take it back from you.
I'll give it back.
By the way, I'm holding Mink like a toddler.
Is there anything else I can help any of you with now that you find yourself in Elysium?
No.
I mean, I'd like to buy all my new friends a beverage, but all I have here is gold. Do you accept gold?
His face hardens for a second, and he says, "Some of the more established curiosity shops might, but here, no."
You got any coffee brewed back there?
Yes, dude.
Doesn't have to be warm.
No.
He considers for a minute and then provides you a cold cup of coffee.
Is this cold black coffee he's drinking?
Yeah.
Yo, Cicero. You got stuff? My usual one?
He reaches down and pulls out a small shot glass that is filled with a thick green jelly.
Yeah.
Big jello shots?
Is that a Jello shot? Good question.
It oozes down your throat painfully slowly and burns the whole way.
Love that shit. You're the man.
That looked disgusting.
It was.
I. Okay.
Let me go ahead and get a round of drinks for my gold-carrying companions here.
Wait,
He
they got
nods.
Gold? Oh. God.
Yeah, he nods and happily takes 10 silver for you to feed everyone.
I'll hand it over. Then retreat back to the corner booth.
Well, thanks, Felix. That's awfully nice of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't mention it.
Okay, I won't. Gotta respect the man's wishes now.
So, you did a reading for him? Anything good?
Sorry, what?
Cicero, you did a reading for the newbies?
He nods.
Anything juicy?
That's for them to tell.
Come on.
Listen, that's their secret.
For now.
You're the broker. And he waves for you to go talk to them.
All right. Making me work for my fucking secret. So how'd those cards come up?
But I don't know about everybody else. Mine didn't really make much sense.
Uh-huh. Typically, they don't make sense till you think about them, say them out loud, think them over.
I never really believed in those card mumbo jumbo. Just seemed like a whole bunch of gibberish to me.
I mean, it's tradition.
Oh yeah, I understand it's tradition. So I let him. I picked a card. He told me some of this mumbo jumbo, and it didn't make a lot of sense. And yeah, so I participated in the local tradition.
You can't just write it off in a world of magic. There's a walking, talking scarecrow. But you write off some simple cards? Come on.
Nah, he doesn't talk.
That I
Albert's just silent. Albert just silently
glaring at you. It's weird if you talk, alright?
That's their insides.
Oh man,
Noah.
that reminds me, Albert. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I panicked a little bit. That guy scared me.
He just kind of blankly stares at you for a second and then slowly nods.
Okay, I appreciate that, Albert.
I'll tell you what. I had my card reading to you a while back. Tell me yours, I'll tell you mine.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I didn't realize you were so interested. All right, yeah. No, I got the card I got was the bishop, and it said something about seeking something from custodians on the dead on a ladder to the stars. And I mean, unless like I got to get a big giant ladder from some skeleton so I can climb over this city wall to get out of here, I don't really know what else that card could mean.
I mean, it doesn't have to be very literal. It could be just mean you're looking for something important.
Yeah, like a way out of this dumb town.
Don't call the town. Don't call it dumb. So, streets play tricks and everything's listening.
Okay, well, great.
Yep. Right, Felix?
Huh?
Don't talk shit about the town.
Oh, yeah. Do what you want, as long as you know how to survive.
So,
did you say something about the custodians?
Yeah.
Yeah, custodians of the dead?
In the card.
Yeah. I mean, the custodians. It's where you bring your dead, and I mean, the only way you can enter is if you're depositing your dead.
Sounds like you should kill someone. I mean, no.
Melissa, you got a real twisted sense about you. You know that?
Who, Melissa? What? Oh, yeah.
Well, what about your card? You said that if I told you about my card, you'd tell me about your card?
Yeah. So it was it was like a shepherd shepherding a herd, and some of the sheep black, some of the sheep were white, but one of the sheep were red. I still haven't figured it out.
Maybe it's just about what you're supposed to do when you can't sleep.
Oh, right. I mean, I don't know. Noodles is pretty cuddly. I don't get sleep. It's not that hard to fall asleep. Also, it's not very wise to stay up late.
That you see Felix like down some coffee and then screw the lid back on, and then he just lays down on the floor behind the desk, behind the table. Now I've got to meditate, so just like leave me alone for like half an hour.
He says half an hour. It's going to be 4 hours. Don't. You know.
Fine.
Muted.
Fine, I can take a hint.
It sure looks like you're just taking a nap down there.
Nope. This is part of the job.
Hey. Well, you enjoy your nap.
I'm listening. I'm not napping. 30 minutes. That's it. That's all I need. Just gotta stretch.
Cicero, he's doing it again.
Yeah, I'm just resting my eyes. I'm not sleeping.
And Judith leaps that table to meet with the others. But Albert stays behind. He's just staring. Feeling. Just blankly. No
Albert got a
emotion, nothing.
30-minute time, like a meter on it.
You all walk over to the other table where Ace and Mink are sitting, just in time to hear Ace say some of the most poetic shit about some of the natural flowers that grow in Elysium and how they managed to survive without sunlight and being drowned in sorrows and water, and how that beauty could be compared to this individual he's sitting across from.
There's no fucking way. No.
Fucking Oni rolled a nat 20 on his hitting on a stranger roll.
I was like, this is gonna go bad. Let's do it.
Well, Grimble sort of mumbles to himself, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, okay. Come on, Nick. I don't think this is something you're supposed to be seeing.
No, you don't gotta go. This is my wingman.
He looks up at Ace like for permission, like, should I go?
I'm just like reading off of Mink's like paper that he wrote for me.
Mink is also a glass of what is probably wine that they have taken one taste of and decided is just awful. And have pushed it off the table.
Cat like just dip their tongue in once and then just like totally done.
Oh my god.
They're probably looking for more mice on the floor.
I don't know where to go from here. I wasn't expecting to get this far.
Max? Mm-hmm. Can I get a writing of what Grimble said in chat? Melissa totally wrote that shit in her book.
Do you have keen mind?
She would have been doing it as it was happening, but if not...
Okay, alright, yeah, okay, yeah. That's fine.
I'm just waiting for chat to die down.
Yeah, all good.
Thank you, Cat.
Who knew Ace fucks? I didn't know that.
Yeah, we all were definitely under the presumption he did not fuck, but apparently...
I think the word we're missing is anymore. Right, still got mad skills.
I told you the self-help book comes in handy, baby.
And now to put this into a OneNote until I can buy a leather journal IRL.
Michael.
It sounds like people are interested in taking a short rest. Is that accurate?
Grimble certainly is.
Yeah.
All right.
I think Ace will last long enough for a long rest.
We're gonna... what we're gonna do is we'll have you guys take a short rest once game ends, but for the sake of getting you guys on a path for next week, at the end of your short rest, after Felix picks himself up off the floor, and you reconvene, what is it that you would like to do?
Cat.
Everybody's like to do. Everybody had a reason to come here. Like Cicero.
I want to talk to Cicero and like ask him if he's seen Ferric anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cicero tells you he did come in, but he asked for something special, but he's already tried some of the bloody awful shit, and well, I can only get it to work once. I advised him actually to head out, maybe it was a long shot, but the Adamant Asylum tends to take people who are hurting. He said he had nightmares. If anyone could fix him, it made sense that the sanitarium would.
Oh.
Fucking get it!
It's gonna be with that kind of horror. Oh.
Thanks for the tip. See if I can't track him down.
Did he go missing?
Well, I mean, I ain't heard from him in a while, so I mean, he probably knows where he is.
Kind of shakes his head and he says, "You know what they say about one going missing screaming."
Yeah, well, I'm just working under the pretense that he's not missing, and I'm just meeting up with my buddy.
He shrugs, but gives you kind of a sorrowful smile.
Alright, well, thanks again.
Sips that cold black coffee again.
Anyone else?
I would like to, because the only issue is I'm trying to remember what the hell the thing was called I was trying to get.
A cure.
I swear to God, if he just gives me like a sedative.
A 22 caliber.
Do you go and bring him your platinum?
I'm not gonna be showing it right away.
Okay.
But I will go up to him and ask if he has anything to cure extreme sorrow, I guess.
He kind of looks at the bar and he says, "I'm doing what I can," and he kind of chuckles. "But who's it for?"
Well, the Duchess, actually.
Continue.
Go ahead.
No, you finish.
Okay. Some personal things happen, and, well, to cut it short, she will not stop wailing and screaming, and finally, the bard, I almost called him a butler. I know he's not that, but I always call him a butler.
He's both. Don't worry, you got that right.
Okay, good. He sent me out to find a cure for that and pointed me in your direction.
He nods. He seems surprised that the Duchess would ask for such a favor, but he reaches below the bar and pulls out a variety of odd bottles and begins mixing a tonic of some kind. And when he's finished, he sniffs it. Ugh, bloody awful! And he puts it in front of you.
Well, I'm assuming that's what I was here for. And then very casually take the platinum out of the coin purse, put it on the counter, and slide it towards him.
He nods and takes it, and he taps the side of his nose. It's kind of understood. This is a under-the-counter deal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're in a bar in the middle of, like, the worst place ever. I hope he does understand that.
Yeah.
Ohio.
Connecticut.
And then
Just everything in this game is the same, but every name Elysium is just changed to Cleveland.
But just as casually, like not a care in the world, like anything matters, casually grabs the bottle and pockets it.
All right.
In her bag.
How casually were you actually doing that? Because someone's watching.
The actual talking was more hushed, but since you like straight up put it on the counter, Judith figured like, yeah, no harm in this, whatever.
Interesting.
You have a passive perception of 10, Veska. That is not something you would have really picked up.
Get your bright intelligence. Nah, damn it.
Hey.
Does Albert have a passive perception? He does, a 10. He actually does.
Listen, I get my information by chatting people up, not by paying attention.
Yeah, no, it's good.
I have passive perception of a scarecrow.
Twin.
All right. Anything else?
Oh, shit. Cicero. Before I go. Someone was looking for some, star maps, and they were asking if I could, help acquire that. Any idea where I could look around? They suggested the library, but, fuck no.
He scoffs and then scoffs again when you mention the library, and he says, "I can't imagine that any maps of the sky would have outlasted the cataclysm."
It's the bookkeeper on his bullshit again.
Well, if anyone would know anything, probably Rosa. And you know the name Rosa.
I haven't talked to the deer in ages.
Rosa the Bone Witch. Collects. Is that her name? I'm pretty sure that is her name. Yes. Rosa the Bone Witch, who runs the local newspaper.
I love that.
And almost as if bidden, in comes a walking skeleton, who is dressed up as Katie. Who is dressed up as a paper boy, floppy cap and all. He salutes everyone in the bar, produces a newspaper, sets it down on each one of the tables, and then walks out.
Oh,
shit, Paperboy. Remember,
his head turns all the way around to face you.
Just not gonna
180.
Not gonna be now. I'm probably gonna go home and take a nap. But just if you can, or if she's listening now, just tell Rose I'll be stopping by later. Got some business.
Its jaw clacks twice in affirmation, and then
Just salutes.
tips the cap and leaves.
Love those dudes. That's so weird. Well, anything interesting in the paper? Sister, do you mind if I read it? Assuming it's yours.
He gestures for you to take one, and you can.
Yeah.
You see, so the paper is called Changing Faces. That is the name of the name of the newspaper.
I love whoever wrote this module.
You see that there is a couple of interesting articles. One of them that mentions the missing girl Cecilia, the daughter of the Duchess of Mordenshire. You see also that for sale are the tale of Mortimer Filigree in its complete 15 parts serialized. Has been published by the Changing Faces Press in limited edition of only 10 copies. Fascinating stuff. Let's see. And then there is an ad simply labeled "Don't worry about it."
Oh. Yeah.
And then
true, random ad.
And then also there is a similar ad printed very nearby that is just a, what is it, like a PSA that is simply stating any missing family members that have since returned from the mists, if they are behaving strangely, it is simply a notice that is likely just some light post-trauma behavior. A quote by Dr. Brains of the Medical Disciplinary Board at Adamant Asylum. Very typical stuff for Changing Faces.
Yeah, well, Grimble, if you wanted to get a feel of, the town, here you go.
Yeah, interesting. Does anybody know this Duchess? It sounds like a powerful person. They must know some way out of here.
I don't really know them like that.
As far as I'm aware, there isn't, but who knows? Only I just work for her.
Oh, you work for the Duchess.
You're a nosy one, ain't ya?
What gave it away?
No, nothing. Just a constant question asking.
Oh, geez, it's almost like it's my job. Thank you.
Cat fight.
Noodles, Mink, no.
No, yeah, I mean,
We do have a couple cats.
Literally two.
You do?
I think mine's their business.
It's just Noodles and Mink in a corner sharing some milk.
Probably been trying to like
a
their little
saucer.
paw to shake the cat's hand and doesn't understand that like probably not gonna happen.
The tabby comes out from under the table to hang out with you.
So now there's 3 cats.
I'm just gonna put Mink down. All right, now go play with the other kids.
Mink pulls out a very wet, soggy, gross piece of paper that says Mink on it. Shows it to both of them. Puts it back.
Just get a mouth from Noodles. Noodles, yeah.
All right, so it sounds like you are interested in perhaps seeking out the Duchess next week. Is that fair?
Seems like that.
All right.
Yeah, that's Grimble's plan, unless anybody comes up with something to dissuade him.
I would like to
that, or we could go to the asylum.
Or the newspaper.
Asylum, Duchess, or newspaper.
Stop by the Duchess. I could have a word with her, and then maybe the asylum afterwards.
Yeah, an interesting story about her in the newspaper.
This is a great time to go speak to the Duchess.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Now back to the process of photosynthesis, my lady.
Ace hit it off really well with like the first line, and then just didn't stop.
Just takes it out when it gets to the science chat.
This is like she stopped listening long ago.
It turned from a line to a bio lesson.
At first it was pretty nice, and now it's just like
No, devolve.
Thank you, everybody. That was a good first session.
That was
Thank you.
Yeah, I agree.
What the fuck?
That was really funny.